Yo, my dudes, how you doing? We are finally back with some more Nikke. Last time we beat that Red Hood event, and now we are back, and we're gonna do Overzone. I know you guys have been waiting a hot minute for me to do Overzone, and I mean, it just makes sense to do Overzone, especially right after we just did that event. So I'm ready to see how depressing this is, because everybody's like, oh, Keith, this thing gonna be depressing as hell, man. Just wait till you see Overzone. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. So as far as I know, this is also voice acted, right? So this should be good. I don't feel like reading. Listen, I had to read like 4 streams in a row. Actually, for like the past 2 weeks with all those Arknight streams I've been having to do, oh my god, I've been having to read so much, man. I'm done reading out loud. Leave me alone for a little bit. But what's up, Zorro, how you doing? What's up, Cool Dog? What's up, Ostap? And anybody else that's going to be watching this, or you're watching this after it's already over as a VOD, thank you, you know? Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. If you'd like to become a member, you get some emotes. If you'd like to sub on Twitch, you also get some emotes. All that good stuff is greatly appreciated, you know? If you'd like to donate to the stream, that's cool too. I'm doing good, Shake. How are you doing? So yeah, all that good stuff if you'd like to continue to support what we're doing out here so we can continue doing it at a consistent rate. Okay. So, without further ado, do I have the game audio thing that's on? Okay, it will be, boom. Overzone. We are here. Nice. Alright, boys. So this is how this looked when it dropped, huh? Obviously, you can't get any login stamp or anything like that because the event's already done, so none of that's gonna work. But we are here for the story. So, here we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Lilywise.
This video was to be sent to you all upon the termination of my life signals.
Hell no. Alright, let's put this on auto and let it go.
I've always disliked this term, but you could think of this as my will. Anyway, when we first met, we didn't know each other from Adam. We were completely green about the world. We fought a lot, laughed, cried, and shared a lot of emotional moments together. We went through a lot. We met the commander, and together, we fought to save humanity. People looked up to us. There were bad times as well. Saying goodbye to friends and family who perished as the world fell apart. There were many times when you wanted to give up, as did I. But you must remember one thing. You all have overcome so much. You have protected mankind. You have saved the world. No matter where you are, whatever happens to you, or whatever you do, nothing will ever change that. Feel proud. You deserve that much. I'm so happy to have met you all. I don't want to leave. I'm starting to ramble. Don't want you to have to keep watching this video forever. Still, if you are watching this video, please do me one last favor.
Which is?
Take care of this world. And survive.
Oh, we trying.
Dearest friends.
Damn well trying. Here we are, boys. Damn, they got this freaking mural thing. Here we go. Overzone. You said it's useful for me to read this, so I've heard. And you're doing good just trying the new camera gadget with Charlotte. Ah, okay. Alright. Let's get it, boys. Here we go. Do a little
I'm
auto.
always by your side.
Alright. Let's get this thing started. So we got to see the will from freaking Lilith. Which, you know, it would have been, you know, great to get her as a playable character, but, you know... Well, I mean, if they did it for Red Hood, they could still do it for her at some point, maybe. I don't know. Coping. Ah, Rapunzel. The last time I saw you, we were looking at your origin story of how you became so damn pervy. And Scarlet, before you had your OG fit. Which I think this fit right here is still really good, but Scarlet's OG fit just goes so much harder in my opinion. And Dorothy's Dorothy. And Snow White, grown up. Alright. Put this on auto, let's let it rock.
Has she gone?
Yes.
Did she say what her name was?
I didn't hear her say anything. And it wasn't exactly a convenient time to ask. Her name tag said Kate. There's no way to know for sure if that's her name, though.
Nikke corruption. Scary.
Very. It robs you of your own identity.
Not even she could endure it.
Moaning into the microphone.
Don't bother. How many have we sent off? I understand how you feel, but we're dealing with mass casualties here.
We can't just leave them here unattended.
The silence that accompanies death is all-consuming. If you keep the dead closer to you than the living, it will claim you as well.
Rapunzel walks off in the same direction that Snow White came from.
Such stubbornness. Snow White, why don't you dig some graves while we're here?
That's Rapunzel's job.
So your job begins and ends with blasting a hole through their heads. Is that it? Stop. That's not what she meant. Is that so? It seems to me that you're quite clear about what each of our professional responsibilities entails. Rapunzel has always been the one who digs the graves and prays. It consoles her as much as it does the deceased. As of right now, that's all she can do. Also, I'd like you to put a little more thought into how it must feel to be the one responsible for giving corrupted Nikkes a proper send-off, day in, day out. My apologies. My exhaustion got the better of me.
It's okay. I've got the most bullets.
So it's not just me. Like, okay, so I don't know. Like, okay, how do I put this? With the way that Scarlet's already talking, I could just tell she seems different to when I saw her, like, basically, well, in the Red Hood event or whatever, right? Like, she seems, how would I put it? I think the phrase that pops up into my head is like washed up in a sense, you know? Like not, I guess just not as on point anymore. It seems like, but then again, I mean, wasn't there scenes and stuff like during the anniversary live stream of Scarlet like getting drunk and stuff like that, right? It was her that was doing that, right? So I guess after all this time, she's not like on that same level anymore as she used to be.
No, I will.
Well, I mean, I guess none of them are in a sense, though, huh?
Infinitely.
Because yeah, all these pilgrims, like, essentially went missing, right? And it's like very rare to see them like in the main story and stuff, right? So, Anyways.
No, I'll do it.
Ahoy, time for some Pina
do is
Colada. Pina Colada is good.
You'd have to swing your sword.
They're two very different things. You shouldn't use your sword for something like that anyway. Your sister would not have wanted that.
Exactly. So I'll take care of it.
Very well. I apologize.
Dorothy, When was the last raid?
Yeah, she seemed a lot serious, a lot more serious before.
Things seem to be slowing down. Hard to believe we were once dealing with 3 waves a day.
It's the natural progression as time passes. Raptures have less and less incentive to raid this place. So long as we ride it out for another 2 months, mankind will have a fighting chance. If not on the surface, then in the Ark at the very least.
At long last, the end may be in sight.
Took long enough. We've still got a long way to go, so let's stay frosty all the way to the end. When all of this is over, we'll be rewarded. People will call us Goddess of Victory, the saviors of mankind.
You think everything's just gonna go all perfect for you?
Reveling in our well-deserved praise.
If you say so.
2 months.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Time passed so swiftly.
I don't think you get a happy ending.
Yet 2 months seem like an eternity to mine ears. So strange, how mine feelings doth change when the end is near.
It doesn't feel real to me either.
At any rate, I'm heading back to my post and continuing my watch.
Already? Don't you want to rest a little?
Rest.
There are plenty of Nikkes.
Who needs rest?
Relax for a moment.
No, the only reason we suppressed this raid was that we knew about it in advance. Nothing bad can come from remaining alert.
Snow White walks away.
'Tis most difficult becoming accustomed to the new Snow White.
It's difficult for me to get used to you acting like this after I just did that Red Hood event.
Mine eyes hath not witnessed many mind switches, but how shall I word it? 'Tis the first time the changes have seemed to be for the better.
I'm just glad she remembers all of us. And she's actually become dependable for once.
Yeah, she's serious.
To be honest,
very serious.
after Lilith's death, I
R.I.P.
didn't know where to turn.
We were all affected by her passing.
Yeah.
Is she still there? At that place?
Yes. Every time I go to
Yeah,
see
mind
her,
switches are
I
fun.
can't help but be surprised at how peaceful she looks. As if she's sleeping.
Do not go there too often.
I know. Anyway, if we're going to be back in the fray this evening, we probably shouldn't eat anything too heavy, right?
Yes. But is there any nourishment remaining?
Not that we found.
Very well. I shall lend a hand.
Okay. You said, speaking of Pilgrim, have I watched Scott Pilgrim Takes Off? No.
Heading into firing range.
I haven't even seen like Scott Pilgrim, what is it,
ready.
Saves the World or whatever the movie's called from a long time ago.
Ready when you are.
We have to protect this place at all costs. Humanity's future lies in our hands. Goddess Squad, ready. Encounter.
Yeah, what's sounded like some Nier music over here. Already had some time for doing rappy scenes in the Outpost where they explain some of these terms and such. I mean, I know some of the terms, yeah.
Let's get started.
Some of the terms I am familiar with. Oh, sung by Amelie? Really? Damn, Amelie, she be staying busy. She be streaming, she does the voice acting, and she be singing. But yeah, no, I've never seen Scott Pilgrim before. I know it's like a classic to people, but never seen it. I'm not a big movie person. It's like, I've seen a lot of movies, obviously, but I'm very specific with what I've watched, you know? Like, okay, I'll explain it like this. I've watched a bunch of Ninja Turtle movies, I've seen some Transformer movies, I've seen a lot of superhero movies, then Disney movies when I was a kid, and then some random stuff here and there. That's how it goes. Other than that, I don't really go out of my way to watch movies too much. So, yeah. And then, for instance, as far as like scary movies, I think I saw like It and It 2, like the newer ones. I think I saw both of those. And then like literally like a few weeks ago, I just saw Halloween for the first time. So yeah. You said Michael Bay fan. Gotta love them explosions. No, I haven't seen the newer Transformer movies though. But, you know, he does love them explosions.
No serious damage to the guard post. Only some minor repairs are required. Some of the other Nikkes have been injured, many of whom are beyond saving.
Darn it. Our resources are depleting. Have any Nikkes been corrupted? None in today's attack.
May the dearly departed rest in peace.
Let's give them a proper burial.
I'll do it.
Are you sure there are quite
Don't be
a few
acting
of them?
freaky near that grave, Rapunzel.
Doesn't matter. It's all I can do at this point.
Okay.
Very well.
Rapunzel walks
I'll
off.
keep watch.
I shall make any necessary repairs.
Okay.
Sounds
good.
I'll
What that?
contact the
That. Listen, I promise I don't know the script. Snow White and Scarlet take off. We said sounds good at the same
This
time.
isn't
That was
good.
freaky. A dilapidated,
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
Okay, a dilapidated, rust bucket of a robot comes clanking over. There we go.
Affirmative.
Oh,
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark. However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
This is Dorothy, acting leader of the Goddess Squad. I have assumed this position due to the death of our former leader, Major Lilith.
rest in peace.
Our current situation
Man,
is
she
as
looked
follows.
good too. And she was crazy
Our
powerful.
mission is to protect
I mean, she was the
those who
OG.
have been deemed important and escort them from the
The
surface
OG
to the massive
Nikke, right?
underground facility known as the Ark. Operation Ark Guardian is approximately 72% complete. There are officially no more humans remaining on the surface. The Goddess Squad and several mass-produced Nikkes are stationed at temporary outposts situated at the Ark's entrance. We are to protect the entrance against any future Rapture raids until the Ark is completed and sealed off. It is expected that we will be required to do this for approximately 2 months. However, the situation is becoming dire. Our resources and troops are both slowly being depleted, and we are becoming physically drained due to the incessant fighting. We do not expect any form of backup from the Ark.
For 2
We will do
months straight?
everything in our power to succeed.
Good luck with that one.
In exchange for this, you must promise us one thing. Once the city has been sealed, we are to be taken back to the Ark, where we will be regarded as goddesses of victory. Make us feel proud for continuing to fight for humanity.
For busting our asses for 2 months straight.
That is
Holding it
all.
down.
I will be waiting for your answer.
You're gonna need a good vacation.
I will show you what Eden is capable of.
Alright, this stage is gonna get done so fast.
Sorry, please wait a minute.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fancy a drink?
Keep her going. But yeah, I mean, as you see, the pilgrims, they just want to be appreciated, you know, for the hard work that they're putting in for everybody. But I don't think they're gonna get that you know, good old happy ending that they think is possible. All right, Otto.
Not yet. It hasn't been that long since everyone settled in there. I'm sure they must be busy.
If that is what you think, then so be it. What is that long face for? You should hold your head up high.
I will. Thank you.
Wow, these two actually getting along with
Why
each
don't we
other.
eat something?
Well, a lot of
That
time
came
has
out of
passed,
nowhere.
Now's the perfect time to
but they were
eat
like
and get our
arguing
energy
all
up.
the time before.
I agree. But will we be okay without our rations?
Our reserves are enough to last for 3 months, and we only need to hold out for 2. We should be fine.
That is true. But are you not concerned about a worst-case scenario?
No, I'm not.
We will protect this place and return to the Ark all in one piece.
Very well. Let us eat.
I'll notify Snow White and Rapunzel. We can all eat together. I'll cook us something.
I didn't know you could cook.
I'm no Lilith, but I can whip up something simple. It'll at least be better than all this preserved junk, that's for sure.
Sounds good to me.
They really be cooking?
Be right back.
Thank you, but I must continue standing guard. It'd be much appreciated if you brought my food here.
I was kind of hoping
that we could all eat together.
We could eat together.
I cannot abandon my post. The Raptures could invade at any moment.
If that happens, we'll stop them together.
That would mean the deaths of more people.
Snow White not trying to take any chances.
We must
said
be
hell
the
no.
first to strike. If we retaliate after an attack, it will already be too late.
Then I'll cook here. That would work, wouldn't it?
I don't foresee any problem with that.
I'll tell everyone to gather here then.
Fine.
Yeah, it is crazy. Like it is a day and night difference between this Snow White and Snow White from the past when she was like a kid.
Why are you laughing?
Sorry. I was just thinking that you haven't changed all that much after all. Even after a mind switch, you're still the same old Snow White. Your way of speaking may have changed somewhat, but you're still you.
Deep down in there.
Yes. Anyway, I'll go get Rapunzel.
But yeah, how you doing, Silas?
She should be over by the gravesite.
I figured that's where I'd find her. I'll be back.
Alright.
Spirits rest well and then in trembling casting.
Damn, we getting some Rapunzel ASMR?
Rapunzel.
Hello, Dorothy.
Are you praying?
Yes.
What are you praying for?
I'm praying that everyone here will find peace moving forward.
Then I will pray with you.
You will?
2 is better than 1, isn't it?
I appreciate your concern. But it's okay. This is something I need to do.
We said doing good, thanks. A bit tired though, same.
Come down to the guard post. We're all going to eat together.
Very well. I will pray for 30 more minutes.
Damn, 30 minutes.
Sounds good.
A table has been set up under the guard post, atop where there is a smorgasbord. A what board?
Why don't you come down and join us?
A smorgasbord of food. I have never heard of that term before, that word. What the hell? Listen, Snow White is focused on the job, alright? Snow White is literally just dead serious. Just at any point, Raptures could pull up. I gotta be ready. Gotta be on guard. Can't let us get blindsided.
My post.
Fine. Then I'll bring some up to you.
Are those mashed potatoes I smell?
Oh, you're drooling. She's literally drooling.
Excited.
I saw that.
Cream of mushroom soup? With black pepper sprinkled on top? What are you frying over there? Is that tempura?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Damn, they got you.
Why don't you come down already and eat with us?
Yeah, come on. There aren't any Raptures around.
Oh! A shot rings out from Snow White's rifle.
Raptures off in the distance, numbering approximately 4,000.
You had to jinx it, huh? There aren't any Raptures around. Immediately. Boom! Well, Snow White, looks like you ain't eating that 5-star meal anytime soon. All that drooling for nothing.
All artillery types, take cover!
You gonna be eating Chef Boyardee tonight.
Get down!
There's a cacophony of noise as Snow White's gunfire melds with artillery fire from off in the distance. The guard post takes a direct hit. Dust flies everywhere amongst the ensuing explosion.
Snow White, try to get the artillery types.
Roger.
Don't let them ruin the food!
You and I will get closer.
You should have known better than to cook outside.
I'll cover you once we get close. You get in there and slash them to pieces.
Understood. Let us proceed.
Rapunzel, take the mass-produced Nikkes and aim for any raptures that we miss.
Leave it to me.
We're going in.
Let's get it. Oh, here we go. Alright, well, I'm acting like this stage is about to be, like, actually impactful. Hell no. Another easy stage coming right up.
May the Creator bless us.
But as serious as Snow White is, it's cool to actually see, like, as she's older, though, and, you know, the mind switch thing happened, of where she still has, some joy. There's still some happiness inside of her there. You can see how excited she got about the food and stuff. She even started drooling a bunch. Alright.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Keep her going. Yeah, Nikke music is always just gonna go hard. I'm gonna let it play a little bit. Ooh! Yeah, it's a jammer. Another Nikke jammer, dude. I have to do that a lot, of where, like, I already have beaten the stage, or I just didn't hear the song too well, so after I beat the stage, I gotta wait. And yep, we on that overzone. Yep. Don't forget to collect the background music tracks from the event map. Yeah, I got you. Bro said, ad. Yeah, that's probably the normal scheduled ad. That is probably the normal one. Alright. Let's keep her going.
All mass-produced Nikkes were wiped out, except one.
Yeah, that should be the normal, like, every 30-40 minute type thing. I could check to make sure it's not on some other stuff. Yeah, that's just the normal one, yep. Okay. I had to make sure that there wasn't any extra playing after that. Alright, we continue. I could wait a sec. I'll wait like 10-20 seconds. The ads can't be that long, I know that, right? Well, unless they hit you with something crazy. Alright, so what did I miss through the dialogue, though? I'll just go over this real quick. Alright, Rapunzel, give me a sit rep. Okay, well, I could do this.
Rapunzel, give me a sit rep.
All mass-produced Nikkes were wiped out, except one. ...
Alright, there we go. And also, if you haven't hit the like button on the stream, please be sure to do so, by the way. And if you're new to the stream, hit the subscribe button, as we're on the way to 12,000 subscribers out here, boys. Other than that, right back into the story. We're on, what, stage 4 right now, I think?
The building for our food storage was hit as well.
Oh, no!
This is not good.
Not the meals!
Some of it must be salvageable. We can gather whatever survived the impact.
Everything is going wrong.
It was a direct hit by an incendiary device.
Oh, everything burned?
It's all been burnt to a crisp.
Oh, hell
So
no.
nothing is left.
No food?
What misfortune indeed. It doth seem we shall
Damn.
go hungry for the 2 months that are to come.
So, yeah, just 2 months, you know. Who needs food for 2 months? Scarlet crouches down and picks up
What
a
is
small
this?
bag. Damn.
Seeds? Who
Huh?
would bring seeds to a place like this?
What is it, like
How long did they plan on staying here?
sunflower seeds or like
Such
seeds to
goodly
plant for
sustenance
real?
Would not even make a dent in my appetite.
What the
It
hell?
would be an age before these seeds grow. They are useless.
Scarlet tosses the seeds back onto the ground.
First things first. We need to gather anything edible.
It's a weird little detail to put in there.
Stand
Seeds.
No, right now it's more important to...
The only reason we're here right now is that we got the drop on them. If we had been late to react, there's no telling what would have happened.
All right. I trust your judgment.
1 hour later.
Is all that's left.
10 protein bars, 2 bags of cookies, and 3 bags of potato chips.
Yeah, for 2 months?
With our numbers, this cannot constitute even 2 meals. Speaking of which, whatever befell our alcohol reserves?
untouched.
Well, at least you got some alcohol, huh? Oh.
I thought this was a densely
Just drink the
populated
sorrow
area.
away, right?
Correct. Throngs of people gathered here, hoping that there was space in the Ark. I doth recall a veritable sea of temporary camps.
I'll head over there and poke around. There could be some leftover food.
Perchance, but mine hopes are not high. Nevertheless, 'tis better than doing nothing. I shall accompany you.
No, I'll be okay by myself. You stay here with Rapunzel and keep this area secure.
A leader acting alone? You of all people should know how foolish a proposition that is.
Precisely. I'll go with you.
No, I have to do this on my own. A true leader should always be the one to take the first step into the unknown. Lilith would have done the same.
I'm going with you. I insist.
Attend to the mass-produced Nikkes. They fought until the bitter end. Give them a proper send-off. They deserve that much. I knew coming here would cost them their lives, yet I asked them to come anyway. I have no right to mourn. If more than one of us leaves this place, we won't be able to protect ourselves.
If anything happens, fire off a signal flare.
I will. Don't worry.
Okay. The hell?
Pina?
Pina?
Are you okay?
Wow, you remember my name?
Of course.
Is this why you were saying pina
It's
colada
just that
earlier or
most people
something?
do not remember us mass-produced Nikkes by name.
Is that why you said time
I'm
for
fine.
pina colada?
My comrades fought with all they had.
And we thank you all for it.
I apologize for intruding, but I overheard you say you're heading towards the temporary camp?
Yes, best girl
Yes.
Pina. Okay.
We have to procure more food.
May I go with you?
Yeah, I did
At
not
the
know
very
this is what you
least,
meant.
I could help you carry whatever we find.
No, that won't be necessary. It's dangerous. There could be raptures in hiding.
What difference does it make whether I'm felled by a rapture or starved to death? I end up the same either way. I'm sorry. Bad joke. I just want to be of some help.
Pina?
That's why we're here, isn't it? To help with mundane tasks.
You don't have to say it like that.
I'm only joking. You may think I'm overstepping my boundaries by saying this, but are we not comrades in arms? When times get tough, we must work together.
Dorothy.
I mean, you have to, yeah.
Fine. I suppose I could use your help.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
All right, Pina, you're here. You said you're still trying to find the instrumental version of the battle music of Overzone, really? Damn, nobody's uploaded it, really?
I will look over everyone.
You said no spoilers from you, thank you.
The power of my prayers are declining.
One of the mass-produced ones without the helmet, you always get in the gotcha too. Alright, thing, be gone! Nice and easy. Alright.
Fancy a drink?
Back to it. What is this, music? Ah, yes, I get the music through this here, cool. Pretty sure that's what that is, right? I hope nothing bad happens to this, specific Pina over here. Or Pina. Okay, near the Ark entrance temporary camp. Okay.
Look at all these abandoned cars, tents, kitchen items.
Oh, I thought I had it on auto. Whoops.
Do you think people wanted to live here?
No. They were holding out for a miracle that would never come. Only a select few, a fraction of the population, was able to enter the Ark. Most people weren't so lucky. So they made these camps near the entrance of the Ark and waited.
So they just
hoping
were just
against
hoping
hope
that they'd actually be able to get into the Ark at some point or another.
And that never happened?
No, it didn't.
Damn.
Other candidates were selected for entry.
So the people who were here...
That's tough. That's tough.
That's true. Why didn't the people here go somewhere else?
I mean, where else are you gonna go?
Where else to go?
See, exactly. It's like, where else are you gonna go? The Ark was the option. Everywhere else was pretty much effed, yeah?
Along with everything else on the planet.
I mean, you go anywhere else, you're just gonna get cooked by some freaking raptures. So it's like, pick your poison. Wait and hope and cope that you can make it into the Ark, or go out into the wild and get blasted. So, picking between a double-edged freaking sword. You said, by the way, you finished the Star Rail event yesterday? Nice. I haven't finished it yet, but I progressed in it some more. I've done that. You said, keep in mind, most people saw this first, then the Red Ash later, so people were excited to see Goddess in their glory days and some questions to be answered. Yeah, I did do that event. I played the Red Ash event, so that's why I immediately wanted to go play Overzone since I hadn't done it yet. Yeah, hope and cope. But it is interesting to have seen them in the past, in their like glory days, so to speak, and then see them like this, just really struggling out here. I mean, they were struggling in that event also. I mean, they were getting their asses handed to them, and it was bad too. But you get what I mean. Anyways,
coming here was their final option. The Ark seemed so close, yet so far away. When they realized there was no space for them in paradise, and their last traces of hope had been snuffed out, they broke.
I mean, any person would have broke at that point.
Not for us, no. There is a place we can go back to.
I see. Well, let's hurry and find some food. Should we start by searching all the tents?
Yes, but be careful when you open the...
Oh. The tent opens up. Inside there are the bodies of a couple embracing each other. Ooh. A pungent chemical smell permeates the air.
I don't see anything.
Can't say I'm surprised.
I'll move on to the next one.
Does that not bother you?
Of course it does. Just not as much as it used to. Maybe it's got something to do with whatever job I had as a human.
Damn.
Do you still have...
That's how you know it's bad. Once you get used to seeing that... Yeah, that's bad. That means you've seen so much death.
Nothing specific. More of a general feeling, I suppose. That reminds me. Don't the members of Goddess still have all their memories?
Even Copian could only go so far, true.
Wow. That must be really... painful.
Huh?
I feel like there would be some cognitive dissonance. It's like I'm myself, but different. If it were me, I'd probably have experienced a mind switch by now. That's why I have so much respect for you.
Thank you.
How about we move on to the next tent? I'll check.
Yeah, hopefully there's not another couple's body, their dead bodies in there, right? You said, the event that solidifies Dorothy is the best character in Nikke. Damn, that is a bold claim. But I'll see what my thoughts are on it by the time I finish this event.
No, I can check as well.
Dorothy, be honest. You're not familiar with the sight of a human corpse, are you?
After Pina.
I'll do it. We don't want a goddess doing all the dirty work anyway.
I want to do it, please.
If you insist.
Thank you.
You said you got yourself a new iPad from Black Friday? Hey, nice.
What
Ark
is this?
entrance.
Canned food?
Temporary outpost. Okay. But nice getting yourself a new iPad. I got like a few things during the period of Black Friday, but nothing crazy. Just like a few gifts for some people and stuff. I still got to get some more Christmas gifts, obviously. But, just a few things. A little bit. You said a bold claim indeed. Still rooting for Rappy as best character. Rappy's really cool. Imagine yourself in a completely new body that's not originally yours. That'd be awkward. Yeah. I'd be freaked out as hell, dude. To be honest. You said you're trying to draw some of the sinners and abnormalities from memory. That's either going to end up being really cool or just nightmare fuel. One of the two. You said new PC for you going to get built once you get everything delivered? Nice. Yeah, at some point I need to get some new parts for my PC. At some point or another I would like to. Should probably do it like little by little so it's not a bunch of money at once though. Alright. Oh yeah, canned food. What I tell you, you gonna be eating Chef Boyardee. I told you. I said it like 10 minutes ago. Once that place got burnt down, get ready for that Chef Boyardee.
Yes, I brought back some that were still in good condition. Be sure to inspect it before eating it, though. Better safe than sorry.
This is the most fruitful bounty you've returned with. More than enough to last us until tomorrow.
Sorry about that, that's my phone notification.
Pina did exceptionally well.
Please, I didn't do all that much. Anyway, eat up, everyone.
What about you two?
Not gonna eat?
We ate on the way back.
Oh.
So you choose to transport some material back in your stomach. Most sagacious of you.
That was the idea.
I'll divvy this up to everyone. You go ahead and get some rest, Dorothy.
No, I'm fine. I can help.
You say you're fine, but your face says otherwise. Get some rest.
Fine.
Oh
my good.
Oh, the tent?
Ew. This one looks pretty nasty.
The hell happened in this one?
No wonder. The tent's all ripped, so it's been exposed to the sun.
Ooh.
What is this?
A person.
But
Can't even
how?
tell it was a person anymore?
Humans are different from Nikke's. Once they die and enough time passes, this is what happens to them.
Body's all type of messed up.
Let's move on to the next tent.
Yes, that might be for the best.
Damn. Had some nightmares about that, huh?
Come, let's get started.
I mean, yeah, seeing dead bodies in a tent, seeing a couple in a tent dead, and then seeing a dead body that you can barely even tell that it's human at that point. Bound to have some freaking nightmares. You said the background track is so relaxing, and then this, yeah. I love the really relaxing music in Nikke, and then like the battle music like this. It's so good. You said a prim and proper Nikke like Dorothy seeing decomposing bodies must have been... well, prime and proper Nikke like Dorothy seeing decomposing bodies. It must have been really bad. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it. Two weeks later. How have they been surviving out here? Dorothy stares at the empty box as she speaks.
Nothing today. Same as yesterday. We haven't found a single scrap for 4 days now.
Damn.
There's nothing left back in the camp.
Sorry, but I gathered every last morsel I could find. That place has been picked clean.
Have there been any word from the Ark? No. I'll keep trying.
I see. Did thou perchance notify them of the destruction of our water tank in the last skirmish?
Yes.
And that our forces have been reduced to a single mass-produced Nikke?
Yes.
That we don't have any electricity?
You say, yeah, we've only been killing robots, so the decomposition is not something these girls are used to. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you are just constantly killing robots, so then you see human beings' bodies all just torn up, mangled, smelling horrible. They've been dead, yeah? It's gonna definitely take them by surprise.
Yes.
Throw them for a loop.
That we are slowly but surely dying?
Yes. I included everything in my report. There are still 5 weeks remaining until the Ark is sealed.
What's up, Uni? I see you in chat, my
in hopes of crushing
bro.
her spirit.
Bro, why you put that emote though? What the fuck is that? Oh no, I don't know about that emote, brother. that thing threw me off so much. I'm over here trying to listen to the dialogue chat, and I just see a freaking eggplant getting cut by scissors. Oh my god. Okay, what was it? Oh yeah, okay. They're starving to death over here. Yep, included in the report. Still 5 weeks remaining until the Ark is sealed. I do not say this in the hopes of crushing your spirit. So yeah, things are looking bad. Things are looking really bad. Okay. Let's continue.
But from the looks of it, I think we... Stop.
Hmm?
That will not happen. We are the Goddess Squad. Mankind's last hope. The Goddess of Victory.
Well, they can't even shoot you some food.
It can't happen. It's just that our communications haven't gone through yet. You must trust me, Scarlet. I'm trying to.
I will go and pray.
Alright.
I've been doing a lot of that recently.
Because so many have passed on.
You got people dying left and right.
But
got no
sometimes it
damn
feels like
food.
you act more on behalf of the dead than you do the living.
You said you have a puzzling question. Do Nikkes really need to eat? So when this this event just started and I was reading it, I was like, wait a minute, they be cooking and eating like that? It sort of threw me off for a sec. But based off of how they're acting, it seems like they do. Because they're making such a big deal about not having food. So I would assume that they really need to eat. Because of just the big deal they're making about it. Now, I'm guessing it's like an instance of where they could last longer being alive without eating than a human can, but I guess at a certain point, if they don't eat, you know, then it gets bad. A part of avoiding a mind switch? I see. So that's what triggers. That's what that's a way of triggering that. So if they starve. Yeah. So they're robots. Yeah, they are robots, but running on a brain/human mind. Acting too inhuman is bad for the psyche. That makes sense. So it's literally to keep their mental health in check. So they don't start just like losing their mind. Yeah, it's a sanity thing. I get it. So it's like the more unnatural that you act, like that you're acting, well, not acting like a human, the greater likelihood it is that you have the mind switch and stuff. And yeah, they don't need to eat and sleep, but they do it to keep their mind intact. Yeah. Same reason why they have no eye lasers or rocket boosters, etc. Because humans don't have that either, so they use guns. So yeah, essentially acting as human as possible, so that way mental sanity is there, even though they don't have like a full-on, like, you don't have like a human body anymore. Still got the brain. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. Because you said they used to have it, and it would cause problems. Of what, they had like crazy weapons and stuff like that, like rocket boosters, freaking eye lasers, all that crap. And that's where they realized, oh, that's probably not a good idea to have while they have their human brain. So, alright. Makes sense. I get it.
The dead might be better right now.
What?
They do not get angry, depressed, or hurt others. If you ask me, being here right now is worse than death.
What are you saying?
You're suffering.
Do you yearn for the silence that comes with death? Such a yearning is not unreasonable given our current predicament.
I'm leaving.
What mental sanity?
No,
Humans
wait.
don't have that.
We have to discuss our plans going forward.
Listen, some
Then
do.
why aren't you
Some got
calling
some
Snow
sanity.
White?
Because she is standing guard.
There hasn't been a single attack for 5 days now.
She's been keeping watch for 5 days straight, without any sleep. For us. Not for the dead, but for us, the living.
I too need some time alone.
Then you stand guard. Keep watch with your staff that couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Are you saying
What's
that
up, Reflex?
I
How
have
you
no
doing?
help?
No, I'm sorry.
Enough. Cease with these squabbles. If we are to go hungry for a few days, then what of it? We are Nikkes, so we can withstand such...
You drunk?
What is this?
Dorothy approaches Scarlet and grabs her
Halt!
hand.
Steady thy hand.
I'm detecting high concentrations of alcohol.
Oh, here we
Given
go.
our paucity of options for nourishment, I elected to drink instead. 'Tis made of grain and all the same.
Have you lost your mind? Drinking in a situation like this.
You said, I don't know, you haven't met someone that you could call completely, well, fully sane. I don't know if there's anybody that's fully sane that I know, but there's definitely people that I know that they are way more sane than others, like a high level of it. But yeah, there's probably like a few that I could say that are. But then again, like I know a bunch of unhinged people that they're mental. they're mental. They freaking unga bunga as hell. Sanity non-existent. I seem to like attract those kind of people for some reason. Finding all the unga bunga people. Yeah, you said stress and trauma could take a toll on their minds. That's why mind switches could become dangerous. That's literally, they literally go insane sometimes. Yeah, I get you. You haven't played Arc Knights in a while, so your sanity's probably capped. This dude. This dude made that joke. Drinking in a situation like this? Yeah, that's what people like tend to do in stressful situations. What do? Drink. What did they do back when I played them Walking Dead Telltale games? They drank alcohol like crazy.
I fail to see what is so egregious about it.
Try to find
I
some type of
simply
escape.
imbibed one drink. Merely one.
Merely one wouldn't make you just like that. I don't know.
Yikes.
Unless your tolerance is crazy low.
It got really tense in here all of a sudden.
Everyone's tired.
It pains me to see the goddess squad fighting like this.
My apologies, but we are not dancing simians sent here to entertain you.
No, but you're a spectacle nonetheless.
Thy tongue doth become loose. Watch thy words.
Me and the other Nikkes have been watching you all this time. Ever since you first came onto the battlefield. Mankind's last hope. The goddess of victory. Is there any other title more suitable for you than this one? So you have to keep it together. Don't fight with one another. And if you do it somewhere we can't see.
Damn said I ain't trying to see that waste of my time with that nonsense.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of accommodating such a banal request.
I won't accept that. Even if you can't, you should at least try.
Thou dares to speak to me in such a manner?
Yeah, Pina Colada trying to hold the group together over here.
Volunteered so that we could fight alongside you. That includes me. We didn't risk our lives to see our heroes bickering and tearing at each other's throats.
She makes a good point, you know? They're sacrificing a bunch over here fighting for y'all. You over here getting drunk and then arguing with each other. Like, yeah, the situation's bad, but we gotta try to figure out something to do. Gotta keep moving forward, huh? Yeah.
You dishonor those who gave their lives by acting like this. So I'm begging you, please stop.
She's not wrong.
I'm going to rest. Call me if anything happens.
She literally just spit like nothing but facts. With that, she walks off.
Oh.
Said, I'm out of here. We bouncing.
We should rest as well.
Indeed we are. Potato, what's up, my dude? How you doing? Put this back on auto.
May they return to their hometowns in peace. In the next life, May they be at peace and live a life without war. Save them. Save these souls who died in agony. Comfort them. Care for them and welcome them into your arms.
Dorothy walks off without a word.
Dorothy?
Oh my god.
Why
Yo,
are you
drunk
so
ass.
late? Are you on patrol?
What are you doing?
Sit beside me. What, this? Fear not. These are not spirits, merely water.
Oh, wait, so I just realized, is this how she becomes like an alcoholic? Is this how this happens? Basically? Because all they had to drink, and all they really had left was alcohol during this time period, so she just kept drinking and drinking. Jeez. What a fall from grace you had from the last time I saw you, huh? Life really puts you through it.
I was rather parched this evening and wanted to quench my thirst. Should thou doubt the honesty of my words, then pray take some yourself. This is a magic elixir that will melt all your worries away.
Your worries are still there. They didn't leave. Again, Dorothy walks off without saying anything.
Is that you, Dorothy?
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
starting to see their coping
it's me.
habits
Nothing
that
unusual
are
sighted
that they show in
yet.
the present. Exactly, yeah.
Go in and rest. I'll stay here. Do you have new orders for me? I'm sorry, but I cannot abandon my post. You should speak to Scarlet or Rapunzel.
They're both... Huh? Nothing. It's nothing.
Is that so?
Would you come down for a moment?
I cannot. I must stand guard.
She is committed to standing guard. For a third time, Dorothy walks off without saying anything. He's like, let me go to each one of these three and see how they're doing. Analyze our situation here. Bro said Snow White's method, wearing no pants. Bruh.
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
Affirmative.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark. However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
Yo, can the
God
message
is
please
glad
go
to
to
the
the
Ark.
Ark and give you some good signal
The
out here?
situation here is hopeless. We are in desperate need of backup and additional resources.
We need some
The
food.
likelihood of us being able to successfully protect the entrance of the Ark is dwindling.
Don't send more alcohol.
Please send the materials I have requested as soon as this message is received. That is all. Awaiting further correspondence.
Recording complete. Transmitting voice message to Ark. In the event of a failed transmission, what action would you like to take?
Keep sending it until it goes through.
Command recognition complete. Proceeding to area with superior signal.
The collection robot rolls away. Hopefully it goes
I
through.
need to go see Lilith.
Gotta go visit the grave. The grass flutters in the blowing wind. Dorothy gazes at a woman lying in a crudely constructed sarcophagus. The woman looks at peace, almost like she's
Lilith,
asleep.
It's not easy being a leader. You made it look so simple. You always made the right spur-of-the-moment decisions and got along with everyone. I didn't know it would be this hard. What should I do? How can I get myself out of this hole I'm in?
I know the answer.
Pina,
Oh,
how did you...
Pina over here.
This is Lilith's resting place. I come here every once in a while.
Oh.
I never knew her personally, but she is a legend among legends. As for tonight, I followed you here.
You just said you had the answer. What do you mean?
Dorothy, you've never once asked for help from anyone else. Is it a pride thing? Or do you just like solving your issues on your own?
Is that what I've been doing?
Yes.
I had no idea.
You don't trust others.
That's true.
Why is that?
I'm not sure. Doing things yourself is so much faster than asking someone else to do it. And I know for sure it'll get done if I handle it.
I know that
liked
feeling.
Asking people for help.
So stubborn.
That's right.
You need to learn to ask your colleagues for help.
I don't know how.
Then let me teach you. All you have to do is say a few precious words. I need your help.
Does that actually work?
Works like a charm. People don't say it enough. It's genuine, unambiguous. It makes your intentions clear as can be.
Straightforward. I need your help. And Pina out here really just
My blade shall not be made
doing
light
her
up.
thing. I was like, wow. Out here helping the pilgrims, giving good advice. Being honest when they need somebody to be honest to them. Not sugarcoating stuff. Just being a real one overall, honestly. Did I collect all the sparkles in the map in the Red Hood event? I think I had almost gotten all of them. Pretty sure. So I saw some of the scenes. To answer your question.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
I'm liking this event so far, though. Like, it's cool, but also like depressing to see the state of the pilgrims at this time. You know? They're fighting with everything they have. They're losing hope. They're not getting any backup from the Ark. You know, the signal isn't good, so the messages from Dorothy just aren't going through out here. You got freaking... Hold on. Alright, that stage is done. You got Scarlet just getting drunk all the time. You got Rapunzel praying 24/7. Snow White having to stay on guard, constantly being on edge about that, about more raptures pulling up. And then Pina over here is actually trying to help bring everyone together. And then bring Dorothy on the right path. So that way she could be the leader that they need, you know? You said the ones with the Commander and Lilith of that were interesting, though. Still no explaining how these two events connect 100%, so maybe room for the next anniversary? Probably so. Which I'm sure the next anniversary is going to be crazy good, because they did a wild job with this one. They really did. They came out with Red Hood and everything. I thought she was already cool and everything, and then they said, you know what? We're going to buff her. So they ended up buffing her. Unga bunga ass unit. And then they gave so many free pulls. The amount of free pulls, I don't think I've ever seen that many free pulls given out for an anniversary for a gacha. Like, freaking wild, dude. So, I can't complain. Definitely cannot complain about that. Like, there's some gacha games that can learn a thing or two, or more than a thing or two, from Nikke with their anniversary. Because, man. Other gachas, man, you get your little 10 pull, and that's it. Bye-bye. That's about it. You said the devs really want players to have Red Hood? Well, yeah, there was a lot of opportunities to be able to get her. I will say that. Alright, so Dorothy stands underneath the guard post.
Dorothy, is that you?
Yes.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I haven't pulled for the new character, by the way.
That's good.
I have no idea how good she is and stuff, but I don't know when I'm gonna pull again, but I have a lot of pulls saved up.
Have you slept?
Nope.
No.
Eaten?
You thought as much, yeah?
No.
Nope.
Will you come down?
No.
I have to be on the lookout.
I need your help.
Oh.
Huh?
Please.
Snow White jumps down from the lookout and stands in front of Dorothy.
Out with it. What do I need to do?
See, that got her
I need
attention.
food. We need to get the electricity back on, and we also need drinking water. We need to
Three
repair
very
the
important
equipment
things.
that's been damaged, and we need more ammunition.
Okay, I will handle it.
I can't get through to the Ark. Meanwhile, all Rapunzel does is pray, and Scarlet is drinking herself into a stupor.
Yeah.
Lilith is dead, and Red Hood isn't here either.
Yeah, Red Hood. Oh, Red Hood name drop, huh?
Dorothy,
Yes?
have you slept?
No.
Eaten?
No.
Snow White takes out a protein bar and hands it to Dorothy.
Eat
Damn,
this,
you just
then
had
go
that,
get
huh?
some sleep. I'll search the perimeter and gather the supplies we need. The lookout can wait. I'll leave this area to you.
I'll go with you.
If you aren't here, who will be in charge of defenses? We can't leave it to an alcoholic or someone lost in prayer.
True.
You look like death warmed over.
Do I?
You're our leader. This isn't a good look for you. Be bold. Be proud. We've earned that right. You have most of all.
You
That piano in the back is so
haven't
good.
Changed.
You have.
Have I?
This is the first time you've ever asked for help.
See what happens when you ask for help for once?
I don't know whether you honestly are willing to work together with your squad mates. Or if you're simply grasping at straws because you're desperate.
I mean, that's why it's a good thing to ask for help. I mean, it's completely understandable to, like, end up wanting to do a bunch of things by yourself or end up being stubborn about it and stuff. But at some point or another, you're gonna need to ask for help. It's not a bad thing. I'd say as long as it's not like 24/7 for everything, you know, because there is things that you gotta take care of yourself, but it's not a bad thing to ask for help. Especially in a time like this, you have to. Because if you don't just figure it out together, you're gonna die, so...
A little bit
got
of
to.
both, I'd say.
I'll drop in once a day.
Snow White walks
Oh,
away.
Snow White. Thank you.
No, thank you.
There you go. Alright, time for some upbeat music and murdering raptures.
This will be finished soon. You can
Go
rest
ahead.
for a moment.
Right back to it. I love seeing scenes like that, though, where you could really see the growth of the characters, you know? And them even, like, acknowledging it. Like, you never asked for help before.
Is that all?
Okay, A2. Alright. Is it another stage right off the bat? Okay, here we go.
I haven't seen Snow White around. Nothing bad happened, right?
She went off to search for anything useful nearby.
Then who was on lookout?
I'm taking over for her.
But
Pina, it's like you said. We are the goddess of victory. Mankind's last hope. We are the
All they got
goddess
left.
We mustn't show any weakness. If any one of us stumbles, then the others will pick them up. We must put on a brave front in front of mankind, and in front of everyone else. In order to do that, we need to be strong.
You said Snow White has earned MVP status? You know who I would give MVP status to, even though I really like Snow White? Freaking Pina over here also. Because without her, Dorothy wouldn't have been able to, you know, even have the courage to go ask Snow White for help and stuff. It started with her over here. They really, really needed her. You said you'd summon for her, you love her so much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She really helped. And will I check out the minigame? I could look at it and just see what it is. But I don't know about like going like crazy playing a bunch of it or something, but like at least just seeing what it is maybe. You said Pina is like a huggable mental care teddy bear. That is one way to put it.
That means we can't waste all of our time praying or drinking.
True.
You mean...
Yes. Rapunzel and Scarlet have fallen, and I'm going to pick them up.
You have to.
Will you come with me?
Can I?
Of course. You saw us stumble and you were saddened by it. I need to show you how we get back up. It's the least
Yeah, that's what I was
can do for
saying,
someone
Potato.
who has stood by us for so long.
About Scarlet.
I want
It's pretty
to be
depressing to
someone that
see.
you and everyone
Her fall
else
from
can look up
grace.
to.
Because she had a real bad fall from grace. It's like once the the event had started, I noticed immediately. I'm like, oh yeah, you are not the same as you were in that Red Ash event. It's like seeing your dad become a drug addict or something. Jesus. But yeah, I mean,
Sorry, please wait a minute.
Scarlet becoming a freaking alcoholic, not seeming as serious about stuff anymore. It's like the only good thing I could say now about Scarlet is the fact that her and Dorothy weren't arguing anymore, and they seemed to be like on the same page, you know, weren't at each other's throats 24/7. But other than that, everything else was not looking good for her.
So long as we never give up hope.
You said it's crazy how I have all these pilgrims being quite new to the game. I know. It is crazy when I made my return to the game, and then they gave me them. You said, wait, you get the OST? Yeah, that's what the reward is for it. I guess through playing it through the archives and stuff, which is cool. So, it's cool with me.
Give redemption
Don't have
to
to, I guess I don't have to go collect them
Let them be
going on the
forever at
map.
peace. Let them suffer no pain. Get up.
Rapunzel, we sort of need you.
Be redeemed. Rapunzel.
Listen, I'm all about the praying too, but we gotta...
And lend us the strength to carry on.
We gotta go put in the work.
No one will save us.
Damn.
The only one that can save us is us. We must keep those who are gone in our hearts and continue to fight for those who are still alive.
But what of those poor souls who died in vain?
Who said their deaths were in vain?
What?
Who says that those who are buried here died for nothing? This is the first time I've heard such a sentiment.
You may not hear it, but you know it in your heart.
Those who perish do not feel they died a meaningless death. That I can promise you. They proudly gave their lives and remained brave until the very end.
No, they cry out in anguish, bemoaning the injustice of it all.
None of them would ever think that, let alone say it. Having fought alongside them, this much I know.
Then what is it that I'm hearing? Then what is this voice stricken with such grief, crying out at this injustice?
That's how you feel.
What?
All of these soldiers gave their lives in a battle they never signed up for. The Ark that we're putting our lives on the line for isn't responding to us. That's why you're upset. We have no food or water. The electricity is down.
You're starting to lose it.
Countless soldiers
mentally.
have died. We never know when the raptures will strike at us next.
You're stressed.
We're on edge day and night. You're exhausted and want to give up. But your comrades who lifted you up and cheered you on are no longer here. That's why you're lost.
Dorothy.
Makes sense to me.
Just as I miss Lilith, you miss Red Hood.
Damn, Red
They're
Hood.
no longer with us. Getting
Damn.
yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again. You want to hear their
Truly,
voice again, but you can't.
negative 35 SP
We
moment.
cannot see or communicate with the dead. If you say you hear their voices,
You almost at that
you're
45, eh?
only lying to yourself. You're only hearing what you want to hear. An illusion of your own creation.
Yeah,
Listen
she
to
just
my
spit
voice.
facts.
I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you. And I'm offering my hand. I'm hoping that you'll take it and stand up. The dead can't pull you up. They can only pull you down.
Dorothy.
Take my hand, one that's living, and get up. If we fall, we'll fall together. If we get back up, we'll do it together. We are the Goddess Squad. Mankind's last hope, the Goddess of Victory.
I never thought I...
You've already become one. You are a symbol of hope. You are a goddess.
Yeah, you're a beacon of hope to us all.
Yeah, people look up to you.
No one can ever defeat you.
Please, Rapunzel. Don't turn your back on those who are still living. Get up. Neither the Commander nor Lilith would have wanted you to be overcome by death. Rapunzel?
Can you give me a little more time? I want to say farewell. Then I'll get up.
Sounds good to me. Rapunzel begins to pray, then grasps Dorothy's hand and slowly gets up.
Thank you too, Rapunzel.
Man, the writing in this event is really good, dude. They got me engaged as hell with this. The situation is so dire that, yeah, Rapunzel doesn't even have the time to be, just down tremendously. Yeah, I mean, that's how you know it's bad. She can't even be her typical self. After this event, she went back to... Yeah, this is down bad. And yeah, negative 45 SP, that's when the mind switch would trigger, yes.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
That good old Limbus Company corruption over there. Then she's gonna truly go Unga Bunga. And there's 100% gonna be a whole ass event that's gonna take place between Red Ash and Overzone. And there's gonna be so much missing exposition still. So yeah, don't pray for the dead, pray for the living. Do you think when there's a voice actors in an event, it's way better? Like, Red Ash was so good, and then you started the Tove's event and it was dead silent, and you're like, oh. I mean, yeah, of course. Playing an event and having actual voice acting is gonna just make it hit different. That's always going to be the case. So, that is what it is. I mean, for Arknights specifically, I mean, I've always just been used to having no voice acting, you know? That's just what it is. But when you play a game that it has voice acting at specific points, you're gonna want it to have voice acting for everything else, you know? Because it's gonna just feel noticeable when it's not there. You said, ugh, I keep checking Twitter to see if there's any news for the IDs. Yeah, we still haven't gotten any news for that yet, yeah. And tomorrow night is going... Is it tomorrow night? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow night's gonna be the stream. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow night, but it's gonna be the part 3, yeah, for the chapter 5. Okay, you said, does Arknights have voice actors in newer events? No. Arknights has voice acting for the characters' voice lines, like, to hear different voice lines for different situations, and in the gameplay itself, yeah. But for, like, the story stuff, no. Not at all. Not at all. It is a lot of dialogue for Arknights, like a cokeload. Them voice actors would have to be paid crazy money for each one of those events. Especially the event that I just read through. Lone Trail, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love if I didn't have to read that out loud and there'd just be voice acting. It would make it so much easier for me, trust me. But no, they just don't do that. And then Limbus Company is going to start not having voice acting for their events that are coming up, which I'm really sad about because they had the voice acting for the other ones. But the reason they're doing it is because they've just been so behind with everything, and they're trying to like get out content quicker so there's not just long periods of time with like content drought. So yeah, for the next 2 events we're not going to get voice acting in Limbus, which is sad boy hours. But hey, what can you do, right? It's like, do you want the content quicker or do you want the voice acting with it? And the route they want to go, they want to make sure that we get the content quicker right now because we've had quite a few content droughts. So, yeah. It seems like they don't need more content, they need sustainable content. I mean, you have Mirror Dungeon and you have Refraction Railway, but I mean, you do that, you try to grind that out. I mean, you do Refraction Railway and like once, and then you're done with it. But yeah, it's just damn, dude. The Limbus voice acting is so good that it's gonna suck not having it in an event. You know, it's gonna be oof. You said Reverse 1999 had such a good event. I wouldn't know because I haven't returned to the game yet. I should be returning to the game this week and finally doing Chapter 2. It's been a bunch of Arknight stuff lately. I had to read through Chapter 12, and then I had to do this Lone Trail event, which was the longest Arknight event so far. So it was a lot of reading. So I finally got that stuff done. So now I could go back to Reverse. And that's why I'm back to Nikke, actually doing this event now. So, yeah. Alright, let's try to bring Scarlet back now. Get her drunk ass over here.
Oh, if it isn't my lovely compatriot, Dorothy.
Yeah, Scarlet.
Did thou finally decide to partake in the imbibing of spirits with me? Sit, sit, I kept your seat warm.
Dorothy picks up a bottle and slams it on the ground. Wake up! Come on.
What are you doing?
Dorothy picks up another bottle and shatters it on the floor. Ooh.
Stop.
Why? Starting to sober up?
It will take more than that to get me sober.
I figured as much. That's because you were never drunk to begin with.
Huh?
Dorothy lifts up a half-empty bottle.
Put that down.
Damn, Dorothy downs the entire bottle within seconds.
No, Dorothy, what are you doing?
Have some, Pina.
Drink up! Pina takes the bottle from Dorothy and presses it to her lips.
Huh? Oh. This is just water.
You've been pretending to be drunk this whole time?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Something didn't seem right from the start. With how hard you've been hitting the sauce, or so you claimed, there's no way that much booze would still be left. So tell me, what exactly did you hope to achieve by pretending to act drunk as a skunk?
I simply desired to feel inebriated.
Dorothy sits in front of Scarlet. She takes another swig from the bottle of water.
Huh.
Pretty good booze.
Best.
Let me pour you a shot.
Let me pour you one too.
What the hell? The two take turns sipping from the bottle of water. What the hell? Scarlet and Dorothy remain silent. Only the clinking of glass bottles fills the air.
My intoxication has soared to new heights now that I have a drinking buddy.
I'm feeling a bit tipsy myself.
Then let us exchange some honest words in this state of inebriation.
Okay, can I go first? I have something to ask you.
By all means.
Why do you drink?
'Tis a source of solace for me. I work myself to the bone. Forsooth, my sister and I spent many a day and many a night in battle, and all that while I wielded this sword and nothing more. One fateful day my sister shuffled off this mortal coil, and bequeathed this sword, the fleetly fading, to me. Then I met you all. Lilith and Red Hood were exemplary individuals. You all as well. It gave me the motivation to take up the sword once more. I had a renewed sense of purpose. I would help the humans get to the Ark. I thought that would be the end. Yet here I am, fighting once more. I just want to rest.
Haven't you had enough rest by now?
I have. More than enough. So I'm going to get up and fight again.
Good.
Dorothy?
Hmm?
Why do you fight?
I want to be proud of something. Is there any honor greater than being the goddess of victory? I want everyone to know of me. I want to be someone other people look up to and aspire to be.
Is that perchance why thou desires to become a leader?
Yes. Because I saw what I wanted to be right in front of me. Someone I wanted to become.
Let me ruminate on this. I surmise thou art 20% of what Lilith was.
Thanks.
Lilith is Lilith, and you are you.
I know.
Now that we have drunk our fill and spoken much, let us start moving.
Let's.
Huh? What bothers thee?
Over there.
What? She's pointing at something. Some distance away, there was a small sprout growing from the ground with the
Even in
seeds.
an inhospitable place such as this, life begins anew.
Those are the seeds you threw away.
Huh?
Yeah, see? It was those seeds. Dorothy, Scarlet, and Pina stare at the sprout for a while in silence. Dorothy
Let's
stands
go.
up.
We have a lot to do.
You said a lot of Nikke voice acting was done way ahead of time. You notice some dialogue is weird in some places when they say names and key words. I've noticed that too, but I never thought about it in the sense of it being because it was recorded way in advance. I didn't even think about that, but I have noticed times of where they'll say something or like a name and stuff, and I'm like, that is not what they said at all. I'm just like, huh? So yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense of that being the reason. Huh. Okay, let's keep it going. Huh? You said add? Yeah, because we're at the hour 30-minute mark. Yeah, so it looks like that is working the way that it's supposed to be working. Where it's like half an hour. You said these ads make you want to download more. Gotcha. Damn, the ads are doing their jobs, huh? When the ad actually makes you want to download something, and it's not just an ad that makes you die of cringe. Well, what a rare occurrence. Okay.
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
Here we go again! You know, third time's a charm, right? Freaking A. You said, yeah, ads for all the gotchas you already play. It's like, bro, I already play this game. Like, good God. You know an ad that freaking, like, I know is making people go crazy? That Natasha ad for Honkai Star Rail that would play on YouTube. What was it? Like, my name's Natasha, something. Oh my God. I'm from the underground, something. Oh my God, people are losing their mind off that freaking ad. If you know what I'm talking about.
Affirmative.
Used to play so much.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark. However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
Yes, I'm aware.
Goddess Squad to the Ark. We are 20 days into Operation Ark Guardian. Relaying status update on temporary guard post. Nothing further to report. All is well.
Oh.
We require no additional assistance.
Oh, wow.
We will repel any and all rapture attacks until the time when the Ark is sealed. We do, however, request confirmation of the promise made to us. Once this is over, we will be taken to the Ark. Once there, we will assume our rightful place as Goddess
of Victory. Yep.
We have ensured the survival of mankind, and we request that we be rewarded accordingly. That is all. Awaiting further correspondence.
Will it actually go through this time? We'll see. Yes, I know.
Keep sending it until it goes through.
Command recognition complete. Proceeding to area with superior signal.
And hopefully it goes through this time. The collection robot wheels itself away, rattling loudly as it does so. Man, they need a better provider. That signal be ass, huh? Get that damn Spectrum Wi-Fi.
Don't break down too fast.
I say Spectrum because I always hear people complain about Spectrum. That internet provider is like the one I always hear people be like, man, freaking hate Spectrum. It's trash. You said this whole event is just depressing? Yeah, there's a lot of depressing moments in it. It is cool seeing the group try to get themselves back together, you know? We're like back into a better headspace. Thanks to Pina. And then Dorothy trying to be the best leader she could be.
So long as we never give up hope.
Alright.
What is this?
What's all this?
Something I found while searching the area.
Everyone stares at the various items that Snow White brought back.
Electric wires, bricks, canned food?
Well, you said you have the unique perspective of going from Red Ash into Overzone. Most people have seen it the other way. Yeah, that is true. It makes it even more depressing for me because I'm like, damn, bro. I saw y'all before how you were, and I'm seeing you now, and man, things got real oof.
There's even alcohol.
That's the first thing you noticed?
The alcohol, freaking alcoholic.
What's in this bag?
A deer.
Damn.
What kind of deer?
I don't know.
Beats me. But I know it's a deer of some kind.
Yes, it's so-and-so deer.
So I brought it back whole.
Oh.
Can we not simply tear its limbs asunder and proceed to feast henceforth?
I mean...
No.
You need a...
I know how to skin a deer.
Yeah.
You do?
Freaking trying to act like a savage out
I've roasted
here.
deer a couple times. It's not fine dining.
But Snow White,
can
you
do a lot
freaking
worse.
cooked. Not, I mean, not
How
literally, but like,
exciting.
you got the job done.
What happened out there, Snow White?
How you find all that?
Sorry, I guess deer isn't really your style.
No.
Getting
not
Nikke ads while watching
that.
Nikke?
How'd you keep lookout and capture this at the same
Of course.
time? Not that I'm complaining.
Dorothy.
Yes. From now on, our goal is survival. Since the Ark has been unresponsive, we should proceed on the assumption that we will be operating without assistance. We should ensure that the guard post is kept secure at the very least. 2 of us will stay here, while the others search the area for anything that will help us survive.
Is that the best course of action?
If we want to live, yes. We'll secure as much food as possible. In theory, we don't require food in order to survive. We just have to ensure that we provide the minimum amount of calories required to keep our brains functioning properly.
Mm-hmm.
No thanks. My core provides more than enough power, so I don't have to eat anything.
Oh, damn.
Mass-produced Nikkes are different from us prototypes, and technically don't require sustenance of any kind. That much is true. However, as soon as you begin to acknowledge the fact that you don't need to eat...
That's when the mind switch occurs.
My own eyes have witnessed it many times before.
So that's how that
It
works.
is a most excruciating sight to behold.
Yep.
So even mass-produced Nikkes have to eat and sleep.
See, so it affects the mass-produced
Understood.
ones, too.
When you've got time, you can focus on repairing the guard post.
You thought you
and
could
enhancing our
finesse the system,
equipment.
but no. You could
We
not.
won't be needing any blankets to cover up with, or fire. That makes things easier.
So, as long as we can scrounge up more food, then we'll be okay?
Yeah, as long as you eat,
We
you
can
know,
get by
like
on
you
that,
said,
right?
get the amount of calories you need to
No.
get in, your brain's gonna
We
be
have
fine.
to do something. We can't
You won't
just
go
stay here.
crazy. Yep, and there's the confirmation of what you talked about. Yep,
Huh.
there
I
it
found
is.
some useful routes while searching nearby. All of us can get a first look at them together. Then we can break off into separate paths.
Sounds like a plan.
So we're going to abandon this place?
Yes. Snow White, how long will it take to confirm all the routes?
Since we'll only be giving them a cursory glance, I'd say half a day.
All right then, let's move out.
Is this
All
really
right.
a good idea? What if the raptors come while no one is here?
Don't worry. They'd need more than half a day to break through here and get to the Ark. Are you still concerned?
Yes.
We cannot afford to have a worry ward on our team. We are simply left with no recourse. We will set off without thee.
Dorothy, you and Pina stay here. We'll come back tomorrow and fill you in on what we find.
All right. We'll be back.
Alright.
Enjoy yourselves.
Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel walk off together.
Pina,
Yes?
you said you know how to skin a deer, didn't you?
Oh, right.
A skinned deer carcass lies in front of Dorothy
And that's
and
how
Pina.
you do it. Not too hard, right?
You know, I've never had deer before.
No, it's quite simple.
People say it's good, though.
It's just... I can't do this.
You've got a weaker stomach than I imagined.
Hmm.
I thought there was nothing a goddess couldn't do.
Even if it's us, we are not invincible. Be honest with me, Pina. We're an embarrassment, aren't we? Going on about how we're goddess of victory, the saviors of mankind, when all we do is wallow in our own self-pity and misery. The fact that we've stooped so low in such a short amount of time.
I thought you had overcome greater adversities than this.
We have. That's because back then there was something to look forward to. But now, I can't see what's waiting for me up ahead. The place that we thought would be our paradise has turned its back on us. Despite that, we continue to lay our lives on the line to protect it. How is that fair? It's enough to infuriate anyone. So for the time being, it's no longer my top priority. If we want to protect the Ark, then we've got to stay alive, don't we?
That's true.
We will survive. And with these 2 feet, I will walk into the Ark. I'll walk on a pathway of flowers, with a beaming smile on my face as everyone lavishes me with praise. I hope you'll be there walking with me, Pina.
I will.
Uh-oh. Those booms.
I know that sound.
Let's move.
Doesn't sound like anything good. You said RoboCop also has this concept of psychosis too, surprisingly. I'll read what that said in a sec. Yeah, I've actually never seen RoboCop. Like I said, I've never been a huge movie person like that. So there's a lot of classic movies that I've just never seen. Alright, a horde of raptors rush forward, creating a thick cloud of dust. Okay.
There's so many of them.
Put it back on auto.
That's why there haven't been any attacks recently.
What do? We can't take on so many of them.
Fire the signal flare. Find
Oh,
some cover
man.
and don't come out.
What about you?
I'm going to fight.
Oh boy.
By yourself. We should both hide.
No, don't ask me why, but I feel like I can do anything right now. Sit back and watch. Don't ever forget what you're about to see.
You should say, am I willing to play Lethal Company? I know everybody and their mother's playing the game. I've barely seen anything of the game to really even have an understanding of it. But I don't know, just for the fact I already have so much other stuff I gotta stream and record. It's like I have more than enough stuff for me myself to have to play. So I don't know about adding anything more into my plate. You said, when people talk about movies, especially old ones, you're completely lost and they act like you just missed out on life. Yeah, because the movies and stuff were a big part of their childhood, potentially, you know? So it's something that is impacted their lives and stayed with them this whole time. So when they hear somebody else hasn't seen it, they're like, what? You haven't seen this? How? You know? Because it's very impactful for them in their time.
All clear.
Like, I've never seen, the Rocky movies and stuff either. I told my dad that, and he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, no, I've never seen them. I saw, the first, was it Creed movie, but that came out, years ago. But I didn't see, the Rocky movies now. That I did not. The old Garfield movies? I've seen the old Garfield movies, though, the ones with CGI in them and stuff. I remember those. Like there's the first one, and then the second one was it when they went to the UK or something? I love Garfield. Garfield's great. I've always been a fan of Garfield, to be honest with you. It has always been cool to me. Like that new Garfield movie, I'll probably watch it. I probably will, to be honest with you, just because I like Garfield, man. That's one of those things. I used to watch the Garfield cartoon, which was actually good in my opinion. Like I know there's the old one, and then there was the one after that, in like the 2000s. That one I liked. I watched a bunch of that, to be honest with you. So yeah, Garfield cool in my book. All right, all clear. We good?
Pina, did you see? Did you see what I've done?
Pina, are you okay? Pina? Pina, you didn't die, did you?
You can come out now, Pina.
Oh, Dorothy. No!
Well, how'd I
Pina
do?
got lit up, didn't she?
Didn't I seem like a true goddess of victory?
Pina's done.
Dorothy.
Oh, no! The red eyes!
Dorothy.
I knew something was gonna happen to you.
No.
Dorothy.
That's tough.
Snap out of it! Pina, can you hear me? You can't be corrupted. I'm here. I am the goddess of victory, mankind's last hope.
Dorothy.
Pina!
Oh my god. Oh, you gotta put her out of her misery.
Hurry, before
It's too late.
I can't. How can I do that?
Together, fight glory. Paradise together. Good.
There it is.
The signal flare.
They couldn't have picked a worse time if they tried.
Let's go.
Damn.
Dorothy!
Not Pina.
Are you all right?
And she helped so much too. She was a real one.
Dorothy!
Oh no!
What are you doing? Put the gun down!
That's enough, Dorothy.
Has anyone seen my bullet? It won't fire. I don't have any bullets.
Jeez. She just keeps going over and over and over. There's nothing in there. Snow White slowly walks up to Dorothy and gently takes the gun away from her.
Dorothy.
Give it back. Give back. Pina. We were going to paradise together. So, give it back. My precious wings.
Where's Dorothy?
In her room, resting.
Is it not dangerous to leave her alone?
I removed anything she could use to harm herself. Snow White is also standing outside her door.
Very well. There was something that triggered the corruption. It must have come from the side instead of the front.
So, Pina...
Termination pistols only have one bullet.
The sheer size of that rapture? It must have been 5 times our size. Nevertheless, Pina took it down entirely by her own hand. What an incredible spectacle, no? Despite the disparity in strength, she took it down single-handedly.
Pina was crazy.
All to protect Dorothy.
Wow.
At that moment, she was a true goddess.
Absolutely. She was stronger than any of us. Pina.
Oh. The collection robot.
Voice transmission from Ark.
Oh!
Would you like to listen?
Finally! Overzone to be continued. Finally, the freaking signal went through. Damn. Yeah, SSR, Pina. Let's go shift up. Come on, stop playing. Rest in peace, Pina, dude. She helped them out so much so they could get back on track, man. I had a feeling something was gonna happen to her, man. That was just... Effed up. That was effed up, dude. You have to understand that cliffhanger was ass.
Very well. Moving on.
Well, it's a good thing we have this right here, right? But yeah, being left on that originally. Hell no. We still got to see what happens with this. Kingdom Hearts. Oh, because of the art and stuff, yeah. We had to wait more than a week for that part. Yeah, I know freaking Nikke loves leaving you on a freaking cliffhanger, and then you just have to sit there feeling depressed. You just stop doing that. Gotta love it, man. Alright. Here we go. Let this thing rock.
Is she able to get up?
Not sure. Her own mental fortitude will be the deciding factor. Regardless, it won't be easy. If you think I look haggard, Dorothy is doing far worse than I.
I'm going to go out and forage. I realize it's bad timing, but we need materials.
I'll go with you.
I shall keep watch over Dorothy.
Everyone.
Dorothy.
We got the voice message.
Are you okay?
Of course, I'm fine.
Huh?
Everything is okay.
I got a message from the Ark.
About damn
Thou
time.
does not say this in jest?
Of course not.
No, I don't
Let's
think she'd be
listen to it
jesting
together.
right now.
Voice transmission from the Ark.
Let's go!
Would you like
Come
to
on.
listen?
Yes.
Yes. Play message.
Let me hear this thing.
To the
What did they
Goddess
say?
Squad. First and foremost, our deepest condolences for the death of your squad leader, Lilith. Many of those in the Ark are grieving this great loss. We also thank you for guiding Operation Guardian Ark to its completion. On behalf of all the Ark's citizens, I would like to express our gratitude to you for a job well done. We are currently looking into ways to supply additional troops and resources, but there have been numerous delays due to many ongoing issues within the Ark. We apologize for the inconvenience. Due to these unforeseen complications, the operation has been temporarily put on hold. Additional complications have arisen on the surface. Therefore, we must entrust the only remaining forces above the surface, the formidable Goddess Squad, with an additional assignment.
Huh?
Should you resolve these issues, which I will go over in detail momentarily,
Oh boy.
the Ark will successfully be sealed, and peace will prevail.
Said here, you want to take some more stuff to do on
After
top
you
of
have
what you've
listened
already
to
been
this
doing?
message, please come to a decision. Of course, the final decision lies squarely with the acting leader, Dorothy. We humans are eternally grateful for everything you have done for us up until now. We are forever in your debt. So please, do not feel pressured to sway your decision one way or the other.
Huh.
Is that all there is?
No, there's more.
Play it.
Go ahead.
Your orders are as follows. 1. Destroy the Alva particle generator in order to disrupt Rapture's ability to communicate with one another.
Okay.
The generator is powerful enough that it can negatively affect systems within the Ark itself, even from such a great distance.
So those things really gotta go then.
And we have been unable to make progress in certain areas with the sealing of the Ark. 2. Annihilate the Rapture hordes in certain designated areas.
That could be a problem.
Specific coordinates. Sealing efforts are being
That could be a
in close
real
proximity
big
to the
problem.
surface. The loud noises generated by construction are likely to be detected by Raptures. 3. Destroy the freight elevator. This elevator was originally used to deliver food and other materials to the Ark, and will not be used after it is sealed. Given that it provides a direct connection to the Ark, it could potentially be used by Raptures. To prevent any potential and disastrous misuse, it must be destroyed at all costs.
Yeah?
Should you choose to accept this mission, you are to start with destroying the Alpha particle generator.
So the generator, the hordes, and the elevator.
Once that is destroyed, we will be able to establish direct communication with you. That is all. We await your decision. I do not know if this will be of any influence, but the Ark is anxiously awaiting the return of the Goddess Squad. We will ensure that you are sufficiently rewarded for all the sacrifices you have made.
The voice message has ended.
Yes, please save us, and we will make sure you are compensated greatly.
Uh-huh. So, there's been a problem with sealing the Ark.
Yeah, so now we gotta do even more.
Thou reached a decision most hastily.
I mean, eh?
Are you not coming?
Of course I am.
What do you think, Dorothy?
We have to go.
Gotta get it done.
Precisely. Let's go.
Okay.
I
You said
knew
the
that
alpha
for you.
particles are... Oh,
All
let
of us
me
can
pause
tackle each
this.
of the orders together.
Alpha particles are always a problem. It's like a jamming fog that the Raptures use and produce. Yeah. So big issue. Gotta get that thing out of there.
What? Even for you, that seems a bit extreme. We'll take turns.
No. A leader should always be on the front lines, especially when what lies ahead is unknown.
Don't be so stubborn. You haven't even had time to recover properly.
Oh yeah, that is true.
The
Yeah, you...
spirits are high. Communication with the Ark has been reached. They didn't forget about us, and they've prepared a grand homecoming for us.
What'd I tell you? That third
We can
time was
go
a
to
charm, right?
paradise. Me neither.
I must admit, I am rather looking forward to it myself.
I feel like we're on top of the world right now. So we won't sit this one out.
Okay.
Okay, well, we gotta get it done.
Agree with her?
I don't see any problem with what she's saying. Not in theory, at least. Who are you pairing up with first?
Rapunzel, will you join us?
Count me in.
All right, it's settled then. In the meantime, Scarlet and I will scavenge for materials.
Affirmative. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Dorothy marches forward confidently.
Yay gods, what is the rush?
I better get going too.
Rapunzel! Scarlet!
Yes?
I think it would be wise not to bring up Pina. Keep a close eye on Dorothy as well.
Yeah.
Why?
Because...
I'm worried about her, that's why.
Okay. We will.
Yeah, I mean, everything's happening so quickly right now. She hasn't even had enough time to really mourn what happened. So... Yeah, something's off. Yeah, all this is happening really fast.
I demand satisfaction.
So, gotta be careful. It's like, I get being happy that we finally got a response, but these objectives that they have to complete are not exactly easy things to do. We gotta be careful.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give
Alright,
up hope.
next!
It's our first time coming out this far. Before this, we were restricted to that small area right outside the Ark's entryway. Isn't this exciting? How about we have a little fun? I don't see any problem with it. After all, it's not every day we get to do this kind of thing.
It's nice to see you're in such high spirits. Feeling better?
Of course.
Oh yeah, that is true, Potato. You just reminded me of that.
Alright, well...
Thing was depressing as hell.
My mind at ease. We'll be arriving at the Alva particle generator area soon. Once we get there, even my jamming skills will be hampered. If we encounter any resistance, a confrontation will be unavoidable.
Like, I'm not even gonna get into that whole thing, Potato, with that anime and stuff, right? But man, let me just tell you, I watched that at such a bad time, and that show, anime, whatever, okay, whatever you want to call that, right? That thing was so depressing, and so you just mix of how depressing that was to watch, and then the time that I watched it, which was just really not a good time for me to watch that. Oh my god! Every time I think back to that, I'm like, man, it was so good, but it's just I have nothing but bad memories with that freaking anime, man. Like, nothing but bad memories. Just, ugh. So it's like, I don't know. Every time somebody brings it up, I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. Anyways. What did you say? Once we get there, even my jamming skills will be hampered. If we encounter any resistance, a confrontation will be unavoidable. Okay.
Your jamming ability comes from your hair, doesn't it?
Yep. Each strand is a small jamming device.
I heard that Nikke's skills and appearance are the manifestations of whatever they considered ideal when they were a human. What was that for you?
Easy. To return home unharmed.
So that desire sublimated itself into a jamming skill. Kind of sounds like a monkey's paw situation to me.
Let's hope not. Wouldn't want the other shoe to drop on me. What about you? What was the ultimate for you?
Me? I'm not sure. I forgot.
Come on, don't be like that.
I just wanted to survive. The idea of the raptures taking over seemed so implausible that once it happened, all I wanted was to survive. I don't know what skills that would have given birth to.
Well, it seems to have worked at any rate.
Huh?
You're still alive.
I mean, yeah. We still out here.
I suppose you're right.
That's
we
what's
haven't
important.
Bought the farm just yet. And we're going to keep it that way. All of us. Together in paradise. Do you remember? Yeah, we promised each other.
You keep saying together in paradise is what the thing that you said with Pina and everything, and it's just like, together in paradise, together in paradise, together in paradise. Okay. I know.
My blade
I understand.
shall not be made light of.
Alright, let's get through this fast. Nice and quick with this stage, yeah.
We'll be right back with you in a second.
Said, it's so weird about those abilities because some Nikke's don't know what it is for them.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
As I look over here and just see this freaking rapture eating all of this. Okay, there we go, damn. I was like, bro, that rapture was eating them hits.
Shall grant you victory, your grace.
Take that music. Okay. Next.
I see the generator. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any raptures in the vicinity.
Good. Let's smash this thing and get going.
With pleasure.
Your music's always on point.
Dorothy, do you see that?
What are we looking at?
Is that a grave?
We can't go there. There are raptures in that area.
Who cares? Let's go.
Did I know the music with the lyrics is the faster version of the piano
version? I can handle them on my own if I have to.
Is there any
think I
way
thought
to
about
lure
that.
them over in this direction?
Are you worried that they'll desecrate the graves?
Yes. But if it's too much of a hassle, we don't have to do it.
That's a good idea.
Oh. Dorothy fires her weapon into the air. The gunshot resonates with a bang, and the raptures charge towards Dorothy's direction.
How's that for luring them over?
A little over the top, don't you think?
Never thought I'd hear you accuse me of that.
Here they come.
Well,
Stand and watch me work.
confident, are we? You said mirror raptures are ridiculous? Because it's, is this the shield? Not by Dan.
They are as
Oh,
better
so
put it out.
that's how that works? So that's why nothing was happening, because you had to hit the shield a certain amount of times. Okay, that's good to know. So you literally just have to make it a light show. Just non-stop. Damn. Damn, that was fast. Holy. So they didn't give me a freaking mirror rapture that time. Alright, stage 4, here we come. Rapunzel and Dorothy stare at the wooden posts that have been struck in the ground. A dog tag hangs on each post.
There must be about 20 of them.
May I say a prayer before we go?
Of course.
Rapunzel kneels and begins to pray. The dog tags jingle as they sway in the wind.
Rapunzel,
Yes?
do you still hear their voices?
No. The dead don't speak, remember?
Then who are you praying to?
To no one.
Oh.
What are you praying for?
I desire nothing.
What fulfillment does praying bring you?
None.
Damn.
Then
So you're
why
just
do
doing
you
it for
do
no
it?
reason? Yeah.
Because I want to hear their voices.
I thought we settled this before.
It's not that, Dorothy. I realized that the voice I was hearing before was my own. But now, I want to really hear their voices.
Why?
To help them find their homes.
Homes?
Yes. I want them to spend the rest of their time there. In the place where they were most at peace. Especially since their lives must have been so hard near the end.
What about you? Is that what you want as well?
Of course. But not yet. There is something I must do first.
What's that?
I've made up my mind.
Excuse me? Golden particles rise out of the graves and merge with Rapunzel's
that?
rosary? Huh?
Those were... I see. This is where your memories reside.
What just happened?
The hell?
Their memories just came to me. The memories of the departed.
Well, that's crazy.
I mean, those golden particles?
Yes,
Are you saying those were their...
their souls. Yes, or something like it. Let's destroy the generator and get out of here. The others are probably waiting for us. Once we do that, we should be able to establish communication with the Ark, right?
Most likely.
Then let's go.
Alright then, Rapunzel. Dorothy stares to gather the dog tags that are hanging from the posts.
What are you doing?
We may not be able to move their bodies, but we can at least take their dog tags. We can place them at the graveside, back at the Ark's entrance.
Thank you.
Sign of respect there,
Thank you.
Alright then. Huh. Can't say I was expecting that. stage number 4, I believe. Back to jamming for like a minute.
Wait a minute. No, the power of my
Alright, what's the main enemy they got us dealing with? Oh, okay. So yeah, nanomachines, yeah, she could absorb after they die. Rapunzel is very unique. Yeah, I see that.
Fancy a drink?
A2, the goddess of victory. Nanomachines. Oh. Here we are.
Attempting to connect to live feed with the Ark.
Live feed?
Come in. Goddess Squad, this is the Ark. Do you copy?
Wow, okay. Live?
Success!
That's that thing, okay.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
We noticed a drastic decrease in particle concentration, so we figured we should try contacting you. I take it you succeeded in destroying the generator? I knew we could count on you.
I am Dorothy, the acting leader of the Goddess Squad. And you are?
I'm the primary director responsible for the Ark sealing project. For security purposes, I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to disclose my name. You'll have to excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you.
Okay, buddy.
How are we going to be treated once the Ark is sealed?
As stated in the previous transmission, we are preparing a magnificent reception for you. You have my word.
Good.
Do you by any chance know how the commander is doing?
I assume you're referring to your previous commanding officer?
He's dead.
Yes. Is he alive? Can I talk to him?
Hell no.
I'm sorry, but I don't know anything at this point in time.
Damn.
I asked around, but couldn't turn up anything.
But how?
I'm sorry.
No commander?
No. Thank you anyway.
How is everything in the Ark?
To be honest, it's a mess. With such a mass migration of people, there are still many kinks left to work out. To say it's chaotic would be an understatement. However, one thing is certain. Everyone is hopeful. Hopeful that we'll soon be living a life where we don't have to be afraid of raptures.
Right.
Hopeful that the pilgrims do the 2 other objectives you need them to do, so that way you could get things moving to seal the Ark,
Will we be
right?
able to join the party?
Of course.
Okay. I'll give you daily updates from here on out. We'll be seeing you soon.
See you soon.
Live feed with the Ark has ended.
The plan doth seem to have progressed most smoothly.
That
So
it
far.
does.
Let us rest and make our move tomorrow. I shall join you.
All right. I don't see Snow White. Is something wrong?
Oh, that.
What?
She's on the lookout.
Oh.
She's incorrigible.
Do not fret. She would let it be known if she were truly fatigued.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
she'll just keep working.
Forget
That's
it.
the thing.
I'm not chasing after her. She'll just talk her way out of it again.
She is truly a most inveterate individual.
Yeah, she's
Let's
very
get in
serious
and
about
rest.
that work, and we'll just keep going
That
and going
includes
and
you,
going.
Scarlet.
Very well. Good night.
Snow White!
Ah, there
Hey.
you are.
You did well today. How'd Dorothy do?
She seemed fine. Whatever it was that was haunting her, it seems she's overcome it.
Okay.
She's stronger than you think. Snow White?
Okay. Go rest now.
You don't want me to take over for you?
So whatever happened to
No.
our small Snow White? How does she change so
You
much
don't need to tell me
time
twice.
in a freaking mind switch, right?
You're welcome.
Maybe I should pop in for a moment before heading to bed. Huh? Dorothy?
Oh, hey, Rapunzel.
Hey, what were you doing, Rapunzel,
Are
huh?
you not sleeping?
I forgot.
Duh. Forgot. Among the graves, 20 wooden stakes have been stuck into the ground, upon which dog tags hang.
Did move them all here.
Yeah, she said she was gonna do it.
Thank you, Dorothy.
It was nothing. Rapunzel, I want to make this place a sanctuary for those who have lost their lives. For all those lost souls who perished on the surface with nowhere to go. We can bury them here. We can't bring their bodies, but as long as we bring some trace of them back here, this could become the holiest place on the entire surface, couldn't it?
Yes. It absolutely could.
Okay. See, we got things moving in a positive direction out here.
This will be finished soon.
Rapunzel seems excited to say the least.
My goodness!
I wonder how long it's gonna be until I'm actually able to pull another pilgrim.
No.
You said, you just jinxed it. It's all downhill from here, boys. Depresso Expresso incoming. Happiness in my overzone event? Unacceptable. Be prepared to cry in the next few minutes. You're done, buddy. Better get the box of tissues on deck. Oh, you said never mind, you were wrong? The background music is... Oh, it's not the same as the piano version? It's all good. It happens. We all mistake some stuff. Kaboom! There we go.
Had the battle truly ended with such haste? They kept talking about how many were here, so I got my hopes up. I must confess they are dashed.
Is it just me? Or have you seemed inordinately strong lately? More so than usual. What do you think is different?
Perhaps it is because I am cheating.
Cheating?
Cheating?
What do you mean cheating?
Come on, be serious.
Let's see, it has been 5 years? For 5 long years, I have done battle with creatures most foul. In the beginning, these skirmishes merely consisted of prototype Nikkes against prototype Rapturers. However, they both evolved in the blink of an eye. Both were enhanced in order to more effectively kill the other. The most obvious byproduct of this evolution for Nikkes was their ability to use firearms, whereas the Raptures became more capable of snuffing out these gun-toting Nikkes. Yet, train thine eyes upon mine visage.
Scarlet slashes a sword through the air.
I wield this.
I see. So you're saying this is far from the norm?
Precisely. Those creatures shan't ever evolve enough to send me across the river Styx. For all of them to evolve simply to take down a single Nikke who wields a blade would be worth neither the time nor effort. As for me, however, I am evolving. I am becoming more adept at rendering raptures asunder with this sword. Those beasts are stuck treading water, whereas I am darting through it like a torpedo. That is why I am so strong.
The Raptures must be keeping an eye out for you.
I am but one lone swordsman. How could I contribute to this war?
Don't say that.
It's about flipping that thought around. One day, I shall draw this blade across the Queen's throat.
Oh?
That is, if her life is not taken first by someone neither of us knows. The mere thought makes my body quiver with joy.
That makes 2 of us. What will you do after?
I am unsure. I was born to fight, so my destiny shall be to wield this blade until my dying day. To do what one does best until one shuffles off this mortal coil. Surely such a life is not so bad.
Perhaps, but I think I can speak for the others as well, in that we hope you can have another goal in life.
Well, there is something I've thought about.
What's that?
Crafting my own alcoholic spirits.
Yeah?
Don't look at
We
me
said
like
we
I'm
still don't
some
know
lush worthy
who
of
the
pity.
Rapture Queen is.
But
Damn.
you are a lush.
So they're gonna hold that off for a long time, huh?
Do you remember the seeds I threw aside a few days ago? The ones that ended up sprouting?
Yes, I remember.
To see new life blooming in the midst of this harsh wasteland was a most shocking revelation to me. There has been much devastation, yet life still breathes within this land. I had forgotten that.
This dude Potato really said, Scarlet, I want you to marry Dorothy. Whoa, I didn't type that. I must have gotten hacked. Oh yeah, for like 10 seconds, bro. Damn. They got you, man. They got your ass.
Civilization has collapsed and humanity has disappeared. The land itself
Technology do be wildin' out, huh?
I know not if we should consider raptures as a form of life, but all we have done is slaughter them indiscriminately. Instead of ending life, I want to create it. That is why I have chosen to become a farmer.
A farmer?
You gonna be growing that corn?
Yes, a farmer. I want
FarmersOnly.com?
being born.
Let's go.
I want to see it with my own 2 eyes.
Then turn it into booze.
Right, right.
Okay. An existence filled with death and
She's
destruction.
about to be
is
the
no
only
life at
attractive
all.
person on FarmersOnly.com. Tell you that much.
We can start with a small garden.
I'll tell you that much. Anybody
Let's make a
else?
small
Hell
garden at
no.
the temporary guard post. It's not much, but it'll be a start.
A fine proposition indeed.
We'll start straight away.
Alright, you said all we know is that she's themed after the evil queen from Snow White's fairy tale?
That raptures have been terminated.
According to the log minigame, she uses mirrors to f up your mind and corrupt it. Oh. Huh. So themed after the queen from Snow White. Yeah, that's probably going to be a really interesting design, huh? The Rapture Queen. Alright, yes. Raptures have been terminated.
There is only one objective remaining, which is to destroy the freight elevator.
Yeah, that should be the easiest thing to do, right?
I must inform you that the sealing date for the Ark has been delayed for an additional 3 weeks.
3 weeks?!
I presume the delays are due to all of these issues on the surface.
That is correct.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but can you handle 3 more weeks where you are?
I mean, it seems like we got... Okay, no, I'm gonna jinx them. This is what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, it seems like they took care of all the hardest things to do. But,
We'll make it work. With how things are, waiting another 3 weeks will not be a major issue.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking too, but I don't know.
After you receive the shipment, destroy the elevator.
This game likes to give you a false sense of security and then crush your dreams.
Of course.
And then kill NPCs.
Okay. I will contact you once the work is done.
I'll be waiting.
Communication ended.
Additional supplies.
Hey, we got supplies though.
We don't need to go out scrounging for our own supplies?
We can concentrate more on guarding this area.
To be honest, though, there haven't been that many raids lately.
We should move out pronto. Where's Snow White?
On
She's
guard
off
again?
Scavenging. Should be back soon.
Here I am.
Oh, nice.
Welcome back.
We're getting supplies.
Did you find anything?
I caught a deer.
Oh, nice again.
Do you have something against deer?
Hey, she's able to just find them.
None amongst us knows how to skin this ungulate properly.
Oh no.
Dorothy.
Pina was the one who knew how to skin the deer.
Skin this deer for me, will you?
Oh.
Will do.
Huh?
You remember from
You
Pina?
know how to skin that thing, Dorothy?
Of course I do. How hard can it be? All you've got to do is follow the proper steps.
Go ahead.
1 hour later.
That should do it. That wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be.
Oh, wow.
Incredible. Teach me next time.
I'm not feeling well.
Are you good?
Let's smoke it and preserve it.
Rapunzel, did you enjoy that?
Very well. Can
Oh,
I take some
hell
meat
no.
and roast it as well?
Shouldn't be a problem. Then let's go, Dorothy.
Did Rapunzel get turned on by watching Dorothy skin a deer, bruh? Is that what I did? Huh? What the fuck? Or has she actually got something wrong with her where she ain't feeling well? Cause I don't know, that face that she made looked like the other face that she'd make when she'd actually be down bad for stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it or something.
Oh, right.
That was just weird. Could be something else though, where she's actually just feeling bad though. Guess I'll see.
What is it?
Oh, I thought I had it on auto. Whoops.
Thank you for helping me out before.
Don't mention it. I simply did what I had to.
Did you sleep?
Or was she feeling bad because she's remembering Pina and Dorothy learned skinning the deer from Pina? Could be that, like I was saying before.
No.
If you keep doing that...
Don't worry about me. I'll never lose touch with my humanity.
You gotta take care of yourself.
Dorothy.
Yeah?
Snow White stares at Dorothy intently. Okay.
What's wrong? Why are you looking at us like that?
Dorothy.
Yes?
Why do you keep saying us?
Yeah, I noticed that just now. She
You're
said
the
us.
only one here.
Oh
What are you
boy.
seeing?
I don't know what you're saying.
You literally said us.
Forgive me, but I asked Rapunzel and Scarlet to keep tabs on you. They informed me that it was sometimes difficult to carry on a conversation with you. They said it was as if you were speaking to someone else.
That's obviously...
Oh no.
Is Pina with you now?
Yes. She's been here the whole time.
Pina's dead.
My spirits are high. Communication with the Ark has been reached. They didn't forget about us.
Oh jeez, you've been coping this whole time.
We can go to paradise.
The Ark! How exciting! I doubt I'll be able to get any sleep tonight.
Me neither.
I must admit, I am rather looking forward to it myself.
Oh no.
It's our first time coming out this far.
Oh no, yeah, she's hitting the -40 mark. Oh no. Dorothy, we need to accept the fact that Pina's dead.
Able to venture out this far.
We have to move on.
How about we have a little fun?
Is that okay? The other will be waiting.
I don't see any problem with it.
Oh, you were like, is there missing
No,
dialogue when
it's
this
not
is
every
happening?
day we get to do this kind of thing.
It's nice to see you're in such high spirits.
We are still alive and breathing. And we're going to keep it that way. All of us, together in paradise. Do you remember? We promised each other.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I was like,
I remember, Dorothy.
you're saying together in paradise, you know, the whole Pina thing. Yeah.
Is that a grave?
We can't go there. There are raptures in that area.
Who cares? Let's go. There's only a handful of them. I can handle them on my own if I have to.
Is there any way to lure them over in this direction?
Are you worried that they'll desecrate the graves?
Yes, but if it's too much of a hassle, we don't have to do it.
Fire your gun off into the air.
Oh my god,
That's
she
a good
thought
idea.
Pina was the one that said to do that? Oh my
How's that for
god.
luring them over?
A little over the
There's
top.
Pina
don't you think?
PTSD
I
hitting.
thought I'd hear you accuse me of that.
Not exactly subtle, but effective.
It's coming.
Here they come.
Just stand and watch me work. I don't see Snow
Oh
White.
jeez.
Is something wrong?
Oh, that. She's on the lookout.
She's incorrigible.
Do not fret. She would let it be known if she was truly fatigued.
No, she wouldn't. That's the problem.
Are you going to go looking for her?
Forget it. I'm not chasing after her. She'll just talk her way out of it again.
She is truly a most inveterate individual.
Is it just me, or have you seemed inordinately strong lately? More so than usual. What do you think is different?
Damn it, each one of these conversations.
Perhaps it is because I'm cheating,
Cheating?
Do you think she's colluding with the Raptures?
Come on, be serious.
Skin this deer for me, will you?
And then even
Will
right
do.
here.
Huh?
You know how to skin that thing, Dorothy?
Of course I do. How hard can it be? All you've got to do is follow the proper steps.
That's right. It's easy as pie.
Go ahead.
And that should do it.
That's it. Nicely done.
That wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be.
She really thought Pina was there
Incredible.
this whole time.
Teach me next time?
This is
You
not
okay,
good.
Snow White? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Because you're literally, yeah.
Pina is dead.
Yeah.
She was corrupted. You put her down yourself.
This whole time you've been seeing
Whatever
ghosts.
Thing is inside of you. It's just a made-up...
Malfunction.
Never thought I'd see the day when you were cracking jokes, Snow White. You went a little over the line with
she's
that
not
last
cracking
wisecrack,
jokes.
But that's okay.
No,
You can
no,
keep
no,
working
no,
on
no,
it.
no, no.
Still, I can tell you put some real effort into it.
Stop. Just stop.
Doesn't it seem to you like Snow White is different?
Oh my
We
god.
can't let her get the last laugh.
This is
We've
bad.
gotta come up with a joke of our own.
This is really bad.
What's our joke gonna be?
Not sure. The main thing is that it's got to be something creative, something out of the ordinary.
This
How
is
about we
just
both brainstorm
tough to
individually, and whoever can't come up with
watch.
something has to prepare the other's meals for the next 5 days.
What?
Sounds good.
You having full-on
Got this in the bag.
conversations? No.
I take it that means you're taking the bet?
No.
You're on. Let's pinky swear on it.
Pinky swearing? There is nothing there to pinky swear with. Oh no. This. She's starting to go crazy. Oh no, she's already at that point. She's already crazy. It's done. Oh man. When you're pinky swearing with the air and talking to yourself, thinking you're talking to somebody else, you're already crazy. It's over. This is GG's, man. This is quite literally just GG's. It's Jover. Pack it up. She's already lost her mind. Oh man, this is not gonna be easy to bring her back, man. We just said to her that freaking Pina's dead, and she's like, oh, you know, Snow White, you're telling jokes now. No, we're not telling no jokes. Oh man, this is bad.
Wow, it's been a while since I did one of those.
Dorothy.
Jeez. Man, this is worse than seeing Scarlet become a freaking alcoholic.
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward?
I'm gonna check Dorothy's skin is gonna hit different now because Pina is in it. Oh, is she? Oh man, this is bad. Yeah, this is hitting like way worse than that freaking Scarlet stuff, man, which was hitting bad. But like this is just like your pinky swearing with the air. Time to stop and get some help.
My blade shall not be
On
made
to the
light.
next stage. Imagine Dorothy seeing Pina, Pina like Nikke in the Ark. Lose her damn mind even more.
May all of us remain still.
Gonna start tweaking. That's what's gonna happen. Damn.
Is that all?
Let me see something real quick. I want to see how close we are to being done. What is it, like 7 out of 12 or something like that? Yeah, just about right. 8, 9. Yep, okay, figured. Figured as much. You have sadness and sweet jams, mixed feelings, yeah.
Pina's death.
Quite the combination, huh?
Sent Dorothy into a spiral.
It's clear as day. When I tried to broach the topic, she brushed it off as if I was joking. That's not the only thing. In her mind, she made a pinky promise with Pina. And when she did, she actually put her hand up and moved her fingers. In Dorothy's mind, Pina really exists.
So, when she skinned the deer...
She recalled Pina skinning it and followed along with the image imprinted in her mind. To her, it was as if Pina was beside her, helping.
What do you think?
I'm not sure.
I don't see a problem.
You don't?
Neither do I.
Dorothy is using this as a coping mechanism.
Yeah, but it's a very, I mean,
life in any significant way.
It's just not healthy though.
This way, I don't see a problem with it.
I mean,
sure, but what if
I
it
get the
doesn't
sense
stay
that
this
you
way?
mean it in right
How
now,
bad do
but
you
it's
think it
still
could get?
not good.
Could Dorothy lose her entire sense of self to this delusion?
Since
Possibly.
it's a product of Dorothy's own
I mean, yeah.
mind, it will only act within the boundaries.
You never want to see
that
this happen to somebody
Dorothy
close to you?
confines it
Exactly.
to.
I mean, this is like seeing this happen to somebody you actually know would be like terrifying. Honestly.
Pina was Dorothy's friend. She was a positive force in her life. She'll remain devoted to that role. In fact, the worst case scenario would be if Pina disappeared.
Huh.
We're in unexplored territory here, so it's high risk. The slightest variation could cause Pina to disappear entirely from Dorothy's mind.
What should we do to ensure Dorothy remains normal?
I think we just need to act the way we do normally.
I agree.
Very well. We shall try.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
We received confirmation of the destruction.
Oh
of the
boy.
freight elevator. We cannot thank you enough. We will be proceeding to the final stage of the arc sealing procedure. Our expected time frame is 3 weeks. In the meantime, we must ask you to continue protecting us as you have been.
We will.
Did you receive the supply shipment we sent?
Yes, thank you. I've been meaning to ask, what is this plasticine-like substance? There doesn't seem to be enough of it for it to be reinforcement material.
Ah, that is Splendiman. It is going to be used as the primary food source in the Ark.
This is food?
I know that it's a far cry from Mom's home-cooked food, but it really is the perfect superfood. At least, in theory. You could live a long, healthy life eating that and nothing else. Having said that, I'd recommend only eating it when you have to.
Understood.
We'll continue to contact you on a daily basis.
Sounds good.
Communication ended.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Let's try and stay alive for the next 3 weeks.
3 weeks to go. Oh boy. You said, but sometimes it's better to stay in a delusion than face reality. Some people might be able to.
Don't break down too fast.
Is it not? You said Dorothy in this case. It's like, in Dorothy's case, I guess best case scenario would be, I don't know, leave her be for now, complete the objective, and once the objective is complete, then we try to bring her back to reality after that. That's what I would say, I guess, if that's what we're gonna do as a unit out here. Make sure the mission is successful. and then we do what we gotta do. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, right now with all the fighting, it's not the best to break the illusion. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, let's just keep things the way that they are, I guess, and then after we deal with everything, you know, you do what you gotta do to bring her back, and, you know, she has to face reality. They did not wait quietly.
Someone help! I don't know how to lift this thing.
By the gods! 'Tis most simple lifting a beast like this, dear. Put your back into it and lift it. That's all there is to it, really.
Well, I can't do that. That's why I'm asking for help.
Grab the front legs and put them over your shoulder.
That's what Pina says to do.
Sorry, I didn't.
And yeah, I did, Potato. I saw the scene.
Pina said
I
to
did
take
see
the
that
front
scene.
legs and sling them over your shoulder.
Take the front legs over the shoulder. Put my back into it.
Uh-huh. You good?
Hey, I did it. I'm carrying it.
Why didn't you just lift it? It's not that heavy, so it shouldn't be an issue.
When I lift it up, I can see its eyes.
Yeah.
How is carrying it on your shoulder any better? You do realize the head is hanging right by your face, don't you?
Ay.
Can we chop off the head?
Huh?
My goodness, such bloodlust.
Being bloodthirsty bastards.
Are we really
Let me stretch
supposed
real
to
quick
slice
while
this
this is
stuff
going on.
this thin? How is it going to have any taste if we do that?
It's meant to add flavor. That's what it says on the recipe.
Are you sure the recipe is correct?
Of course. I got it from the library.
Bro
While
said
I
she's
had
just
a
like me, for real, for
moment
real.
to spare. I'm sure it was a big hit back at one point in time.
All right. What next then?
At this rate, it'll be dawn before we dine.
You can't rush quality.
Snow White, why
She's
can't
freaking
you
drooling
open your
again.
mouth?
Here we go again.
Supposed to boil
Oh
this?
my god, can we get her off the screen and let
That's
her
right, Dorothy.
let her rest in peace, bro?
Neither do I. Something's
Damn.
off here.
Would you please just trust me? Just put it in and boil it. You will then have the perfect meal. Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound promising.
I'm sorry. I think I accidentally flipped to a different recipe a few steps
Oh
back.
my god.
This thing looks like it came from outer space.
I think tossing this may be for the best.
You said, I know some people.
Allow me to do the honors.
Hey, yo. You said, I know some people that can't see food with head or limbs to be able to eat it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy about the idea of eating food that just had I could see its head. I mean, I remember back when I was a little kid, my grandma, she would make this fish. It'd be like this fried fish, but it would have its head there, and it would freak me out so much seeing the freaking fried fish head. I never used to touch that. I was like, hell no. Thing was freaky as hell, bro. I just remember that was not a good memory. I feel like they used to scare me with the head or something. Nah, yeah, no, I don't think I like that, bro. Also, I need to put my phone on the charger real quick, so give me a sec.
Would you please stop drooling?
Okay, I'm back. He said, oh my god, the meme LMAO, the drool face is so perfect. It is great. Alright. Let's get it. Oh, whoops. There we go. Everyone tries making something that looks remotely edible.
Everyone, come here and look at this.
What is it?
Look!
Wow, a sprout.
So this is going to be...
The precious material I'll use to brew my own alcohol.
Well, you look at that.
I think you're going to have to wait a while for that.
No matter. We have plenty of time. No one is to consume this plant. Not even you.
All right, all right.
Should
Still
I plant
drooling.
some more?
All characters... Okay, they also pass the time gardening. You said all characters have layers once you go deep into the character lore. Every single Nikke so far. Well, that's good that they have a bunch of depth.
We're leaving this place soon. The Ark is going to be sealed. Although forced underground, humanity will go on. It's all of you who made this possible. If it weren't for everyone here, we would never have made it this far.
Things are going a little too well, don't you think?
Have saved humanity. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Pray for the dearly departed who left before us.
Down. 3, 2, 1.
3 weeks later. Oh! There's a thunderous reverberation that seems to shake the very ground. The Ark has been sealed.
It's finished.
Good job, everyone.
You too, Pina.
Oh my god.
The Ark has officially been sealed. We would like to thank the Goddess Squad once again.
And a big thanks to you as well. Now, let's start moving. Where should we go?
To honor your achievements, commemorative statues in your image will be erected in the Ark. Books and advertisements will tell your story for generations to come.
Books and advertisements, yeah?
Regard the Goddess Squad with the utmost reverence.
Tell me your name.
I told you, I cannot...
I mean, hey, we just did all that stuff for you. Come on, bro. You can say the name by now. Come on, come on. Come on, bro.
Oswald.
Oswald.
Right. Oswald. I'm coming for you. If not you, then your family and your children.
Huh?
I promise that I will make you die a long, miserable death.
My goodness. Where did all this come from?
You never intended on letting us enter the Ark, did you?
Oswald, wait a minute. I didn't recognize it from the voice. But Oswald... Memory. Oswald, were you the dude who we gave the gun to? Back in, what was it, Red Ash? Was it that dude that was like a fanboy of freaking Red Hood and stuff? And like the Pilgrims and all that? It was definitely that dude that was a fanboy. And he was driving the car, huh? Yeah, I have nothing but respect for the Goddess Squad. So this bum... We just helped you do all that stuff. And this is how you do us? Alright, I gotta hear this.
No. Once the Ark is sealed, it cannot be reopened.
You see, okay, see, I was thinking about that this whole time, chat. In the back of my mind, I was sort of like, if we're sealing the Ark, how are we supposed to get in? Like, how are the Pilgrims supposed to actually get in, then? Doesn't really make sense. I don't know why none of them really question that until now. I don't know how we didn't really think about that. I mean, we were literally sealing something. So it's sort of confusing to me. Of what? Nobody really said anything about that. But, okay.
But losing us would be a loss for the Ark as well.
Science is bound to advance. We are already close to finishing the 3rd generation of Nikkes.
Oh boy.
The data that we have accumulated indicates they will far exceed the preceding models.
And even that data will become obsolete in time.
Oswald.
Go on.
Open the door.
I'd love to, but I can't.
Open it.
No can do.
Open it. I said, open it. If you don't open the door this instant, I'll tear it off its hinges.
Uh-oh.
You'll all be doomed.
You won't do that.
You sure about that?
I will. Open it.
You're all far too noble to do something like that.
Ah, but you literally just betrayed them.
Danger, just to save yourselves.
I mean, you literally just betrayed them by doing this. They went through all this trouble to help you guys, and then you spit in their face. I really wouldn't see them as the bad guys if they tore that thing open. I don't know. I mean, you could beg to differ and say, but the civilians that had nothing to do with it, what about them? Yes. Sure. But... You're testing them now. They've literally been out here for months. They were trying to survive. They've been through a lot. I don't know.
Or, to be more precise, you can't. It's how you're hardwired.
I have just one question.
Go ahead.
Are you acting alone, or was this agreed on by everyone?
The latter.
Understood.
I will end our communication here.
Wait. Just let one person in. One. Pina.
Pina's not here.
I said I would take her to paradise. Please, at least let her in.
Stop.
Communication ended.
Re-establish connection.
The line is closed. Unable to connect.
Oh, this is terrible.
Dorothy.
Well.
Let's rest for a bit.
That was bad. That bum Oswald, dude. Oswald. And everybody else that made that decision. Damn. So back when y'all... okay, so back when that Red Ash event just came out, and y'all saw Oswald, you were probably like, oh, hell no. Starting Persona 5 always see you'll never see it coming, yeah. Damn.
Is that all?
You love how Oswald is like, y'all are gonna be obsolete and decades later we still can't produce anything at a similar level. The crippled mind switch to run down Snow White with all her weapons worn. Yeah, so basically they thought that they were gonna be able to advance technology and get even crazier strong Nikkes and stuff, but in reality they weren't able to get any Nikkes to the level of freaking pilgrims. He said, considering the harsh treatment of Nikkes in the present, he said that's why you think they're lying to keep them out of the Ark. So you think that he's lying because it would have been bad for them if they would have went into the Ark? That's what you're saying? You're saying it actually would have been worse for them because they would have been dissected. So that's why when we play that Red Ash event, we get to see how he acts, and we see that he's actually like a huge fanboy and everything. You know, I actually like that theory. Because you could clearly see in that Red Ash event how much he cares, and bro was losing his mind and doing whatever it took to protect Red Hood and everything, right? So since he's part of all of that, he's aware of what they would do to Nikke's, and he knows what they would have done. Could be. So he loves the Goddess Squad, and him being a fanboy is genuine, and he did this to protect them and lied to the government that they died in combat. Either he loves them or he's with the government. It'll be a 50-50, so they show more in his character. So I just have to wait and see.
We have to leave this place.
Well, here we are.
Agreed.
I think it's a good idea as well.
What?
If we stay here, the deluge of raptures will never stop.
So this whole time before that Red Ash event, did you guys think that he really was telling... So you guys must have thought he was telling the truth then, because you didn't have the context of him actually loving the Goddess Squad and being a fanboy and caring about him and stuff. Right? Because otherwise, how would you think that he's... yeah, you hated his guts. Okay, yeah. Thought as much. So that shifted just a little while ago when this anniversary came around. Wow. Oh, so that's why when you guys saw him, you're like, okay, you're like, F this guy. Oh yeah, they definitely did that on purpose. Okay.
We'd be putting this entrance in harm's way.
We could handle lower-class beasts without issue, but should we encounter a heretic, our victory would be by no means assured.
Exactly. So we have to get out of here.
Got a blast.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. We were betrayed. By the Ark. By mankind itself.
Or were you?
The very ones we risk our lives protecting. They've turned their backs on us. Now you're saying that we need to move to keep this place out of danger? Do you all have a screw loose?
Do you have a screw loose?
Dorothy. Then what do you want to do?
Isn't it obvious?
We can't strike back at the Ark.
It's the last refuge for humanity.
You don't think I'm upset? I'm furious. I feel just as betrayed as you do. But what can we do? We can't lash out at the Ark because of this.
What we need to do is find a way to kill the leader of the Raptures up on the surface.
Stop. Just stop. No, we can't accept this. Paradise is right underneath us.
Oh,
all
boy.
we have to do is go inside. This was going to be our reward for all the pain and suffering we'd endured. Now you want to give it all
Yeah, I don't know if paradise really awaited you down there.
What can we do? Are you all barking mad? Everything we've done up until now was for nothing. None of it mattered. Lilith and Red Hood, they're gone. And for what?
You're wrong. We saved humanity. Right now, that's enough for me.
How can that be enough?
You think I don't feel betrayed? Of course I do. I can't tell you how furious I am. But we're the Goddess Squad. The Goddess of Victory. Mankind's last hope. Until the very end.
Ooh, this music.
For us, this is a point of pride that will never fade. You're the one who taught us that, Dorothy. You did. So answer me, Dorothy. Are we Goddess of Victory? Answer me. Are we, or are we not, Goddess of Victory?
Yes.
Are we mankind's last hope?
Yes.
We are the Goddess Squad, are we not?
Yes! Come on!
Dorothy!
Yes, 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 yes! We are! We're all that you said! All of it!
Dorothy!
Well said. Your words remind us never to forget who we are.
Damn.
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward?
I like how the song continues playing into the stage. Turns out humanity was a waste of time. Snow White is so goated, bro. She is pretty great. I can't disagree there.
Also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Alright, that's stage freaking 10. Stage 11 coming up. Tissue is needed, all the feels. All thanks to the central government goons.
Their belongings?
Got it, although 'tis but a pittance. Only a bag of seeds and my sword.
I'm all set.
I'm good here as well.
The four Nikkes look around without speaking.
Let's go.
Okay.
Coming.
Me too.
Let's go, Dorothy.
Everyone starts to walk.
I think it's best to split up.
Right. Our goal is to take down the Queen.
Mm.
The surface is a vast expanse, and there is much to discover. Going our separate ways could prove beneficial.
How will we stay in contact with each other?
You
We'll
don't.
use fire beacons. It's the only option we have.
'Tis a bit primitive, is it not?
I'll try to scrounge up some walkie-talkies or cell phones and hand
Well, you
them
ain't
out
got the
as
new
decorations.
iPhone or something, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
That would be most appreciated.
I don't know what to tell you about that one.
Speaking of, how about we meet up once a month at a designated location? That way we can exchange information and see how we're all doing.
Fine by me.
Yes, that's a good idea. Well then, this is it, everyone. Before we branch off, I wanted to say one last thing as your leader. Don't hurry yourselves. We have plenty of time. Time is both on our side and also our enemy. You are all free to do anything you wish, so long as none of you forget our ultimate goal. Taking down the Queen. Whether it's farming,
Queen
helping
gotta
the dead
go.
find solace, or creating delicious new recipes. Never lose yourselves.
Worry not about me.
You got it.
Will do.
And never forget to be proud. Ever. I'll go first. Let's go, Pina.
Pina ain't there. Did you finally? Yep.
Pina! Why
Pina.
aren't you coming?
Pina ain't there.
Dorothy, Pina.
Scarlet.
Snow White shakes her head.
It looks like Pina left something behind. You all go ahead. I'll leave once Pina gets her things.
Oh,
I
brother.
was trying to act cool and be the first to leave, but guess we'll be the last ones out the door.
Very well. We'll go first.
Stay alive, everyone.
See you next month.
The three Nikkes walk off in the distance. Dorothy starts to walk back to the guard post.
Pina, what are you doing? Let's go. There's nothing here for us anymore.
Dorothy, can we just stay here?
No.
Look around you. All these buildings we repaired, the tools we crafted, the graves we dug, the garden we planted. We made all of it.
I know it's sad having to leave this place, but we...
Dorothy, this is our paradise.
Paradise?
All of our memories, good and bad, are here. It's a place of our own. If this isn't paradise, then what is? You promised me, remember? You said you would take me to paradise. Then let's stay here. I want to be with you, Dorothy. At this place. Paradise for me is wherever you are.
Pina.
So we can't stay?
There's no reason we can't stay.
Huh?
Yes.
No!
This is our paradise.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And y'all left! Okay, see, this is where this... Oh, no.
My blade shall not...
See, this is where this gets really bad. It's like, I did say, let us complete the objectives and then tell her. Y'all just said F it and just let her just keep going with this. And look what happened now. Now she's gonna stay here.
The power of my prayers are declining.
Unless you're... Jeez, like you... Why would you do that?
Is that all?
You thought she was just gonna be able to snap out of it by herself or something? No! You said the central government doesn't inspire a lot of good faith for you, so yeah, so dick moves were expected, and which is why you personally don't hold it against Oswald. Yeah, once y'all explained everything like that, it does make a lot of sense. Good grief, man. Yeah, those eyes, the freaking yandere eyes. Yeah, maybe Snow was hoping she would overcome the... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, did they really expect her to just snap out of it by herself? She clearly never snapped out of it! Oh my god, that's horrible. Like, that's like a bad ending. That is literally what that is. She never got over it. Y'all needed to help her. You can't just leave somebody like that. The two Nikke spent some time in their self-made paradise.
What do you think of this, Dorothy?
No. You left her by herself? He said if they had her forced to face reality, it's entirely possible she would have broken a lot more. I mean, maybe, but is this any better? Right now? I mean, I don't know.
It's such a beautiful piece of cloth. It is, but what can we do with it?
Oh my god.
Maybe we can use it for some kind of decoration.
She's over here thinking she in Candyland, bro.
Can you find some in pink?
I knew I'd convince you.
Dorothy and Pina scavenge the area for
Will
anything
you?
about you.
A bit salty for my taste.
I thought so too.
Did you follow the recipe?
He said, yeah, this ain't Naruto, yeah.
So I added a little
Oh,
extra.
man.
There's a reason why recipes exist, you know.
They cook things that are actually worthy being called
Dorothy,
food.
look at this. It's all withered.
What do you think was the problem?
Lack of sunlight, too much or too little water. It could have been anything, really.
Farming is tough.
It's okay. We'll just try again.
Oh, man.
All right, let's give it another shot.
It's
Time
not
is on
right.
our side, after all.
Yeah, time's on your side.
Dorothy, do you remember all those who have passed on?
Not all of them. And that fills me with great shame.
Will you remember me when I'm gone?
No.
Hey!
Because you'll never leave me.
Oh!
I won't allow it.
Whoa!
Wow, a bit controlling. but kind of romantic all the same.
Not bad, right?
This is so concerning. They pray for those who have passed before their time. This is so concerning.
Hard to say. She was the type of person impossible to describe in only a few words. She was a strong person who wasn't afraid of being vulnerable, able to bend but never be broken. Harsh and forgiving in equal measure. She was a very special person.
Do you miss her?
No, I don't. She achieved everything she wanted in life. Only after accomplishing all she'd set out to do did she depart from this life. I have no regrets about how she passed, and that's why I don't miss her.
Did you guys all make this coffin yourselves?
Yes, Scarlet carved the stone herself. I was going to ask her to do the same for you. Wait.
Dorothy turns her head. No one's there. Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Right. I see now.
Yeah?
Pina.
Uh-huh.
You stayed with me and kept me sane. Thank you. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Goodbye.
Well then. Huh. Can't say I expected that. Literally an aware moment. Goodbye, Pina. Wow.
Sorry, please wait a minute. No, the power of my prayers are declining.
I'm glad that happened. Because, God, that was getting really uncomfortable to watch. Let me tell you. That was just getting freakier and more depressing to freaking watch. Jeez. I know it's freaking rough for Dorothy and everything, but I'm glad she's, you know, actually snapped back into it. Thank the Lord. The fact that they give a mass-produced Nikke such a development, I know, right? Like, they did such a good job. For, like, a generic, like, NPC, right? 3 days later. Dorothy is unable to take a single step away from the guard post. To her, this place is paradise. The original paradise she had dreamed of was not to be, and she had found another place to take its place. This place which she and all those dear to her had built becomes her sanctuary, her paradise. The garden, the gravesite, the entire facility itself. It had all been an effort to make it all seem more permanent. Dorothy can't remove herself from the self-proclaimed paradise. She's too attached to it. Another 10 days passed. Jeez. And she was still unable to take a step outside. A threshold at the entrance of the facility is an insurmountable obstacle for her. She stands in front of it for hours on end, before turning and retreating back inside the guard post.
What are you still here for? Hurry up and go.
A voice come to her for the last time. Dorothy turns around and walks past the threshold. She keeps walking until her friends... Well, unlike her friends, she has no clear purpose. Guarding the dead, ensuring them safe passage, witnessing the birth of new life with her own eyes. Wanting to destroy the root of all evil. Dorothy has none of that conviction. The only purpose in her life had been to find paradise. But paradise was lost. There was no reason for her to move forward, or at all. She was always a beacon of hope to others, but deep down, she was always hollow. Dorothy stops in her tracks, taking in her surroundings.
Such vastness, such beauty. Yet there is nowhere I can call my own.
Dorothy's eyes stop at a sign. Oh geez, welcome to Ark. Humanity's last ride to Ark welcomes you. A wave of nausea rolls over her. Her vision begins to blur, but she manages to pull herself together. Continues looking around. All around her, flowers bloom, and butterflies flutter in the air. Blades of grass sway in the gentle breeze. Dorothy looks up at the sky. The crystal clear sky above, dotted with pristine white clouds. Golden rays of sunlight streams through as if blessing all those who have bathed in its glow. It's a nice day out. No, a perfect day. Humanity's last paradise. The Ark welcomes you.
All lies. Liars. Every last one of you. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't think I can do this.
Dorothy glares at the sign. Her eyes burn bright, but the luster that shone in the past was long gone.
Back. This place only exists because of us. It belongs to us. I will take back what is rightfully ours. No matter what it takes.
No sanity? Well... Oh, and then the song starts playing. Pina would have been so disappointed. Yeah, she didn't want to see Dorothy end up like that. It's like, damn, that was a lot. I don't blame her for being upset, because I think it's justified to be upset about that, given their point of view with everything, and not knowing about Oswald and how we really felt about, you know, the Pilgrims and all that, right? But, damn, you had to go down that path that she's going down now? That's about to be a real bad path. So I'm sure when I see her in the main story, yeah, she gonna be unhinged, to say the least. That's gonna be wild when we get there. But this is, I mean, I still have to, I'm gonna burn through those hard stages real quick so we can look at one more scene. That's what I'm gonna do. But, really good event. I could see why y'all wanted me to check this out so much, though. Because, jeez, dude. You just see progressively each one of the Pilgrims all going through their own struggles, you know? But then able to get through it. And it's crazy because they all were able to move forward in a positive way and stay hopeful. But then the person who was motivating them is the one who actually regressed. And is the one who's completely lost their mind to this point. So it's like, damn. Your leader is pretty much screwed. Sheesh. Freaking sheesh. How's my chapter progress? We're about to... like the next chapter is chapter 10 that I have to do. Depression, bikinis, depression. Yeah, no, really?
Very well. Moving on.
Really good story. Like, I have to say. Which, the craziest thing is that this game on the surface, it really is booba game. But when you get, like, when you actually play the story, man, they be hitting you. They hit you like a truck. Alright, let's burn through these real quick because I do want to see that thing. Yeah, you said White Memory has an important scene, but that takes a little longer to complete. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that right now, but at the very least, I wanna like just burn through these hard stages so we could just see the final scene that I wanted to see here. People can't get past the fan service. I mean, to be fair, it is a lot of fan service. Like, I'm not gonna act like it's not. You literally got cheeks hanging out, boobs bouncing like crazy, some the sizes of freaking watermelons all up in your face. Like, it is there. But, if you're able to get past that and give the game a shot for its story, and at least, like I said, at least give it a shot, then you'll see the story's actually really good in it, you know? So.
I shall grant you victory,
Yeah,
Your Grace.
make sure I check out her gacha skin before I go. Go for Dorothy. I'll check it out. Wait, let's get through this real quick. You said, yeah, the people who can't get past the fan service don't deserve to experience this. I mean, like I said, it is a lot of fan service. It definitely is. But hey, you give it a fair shot, the game, you'll see the story. The story hits. But I mean, hey, their fan service is a big reason why they making all that money that they make too. You know, you can't deny that. The designs they come out with for these characters, people spend money. So hey, you making all that money, you're doing your thing. And you said the money's getting put into very good use, yeah? I would say so. Bro said, "Ayo, what's up, Toy? How you doing?" Yeah, I would say so.
You did well, Commander.
You know? Interesting game. You came in basically after I just finished the event, and we just went through a very depressing story. Toy, I'll say what I literally just was saying. On the surface, it just looks like anime Unga Bunga Booba game. But when I tell you this game's story is genuinely good and it will make you feel like garbage after all of the emotional stuff that happens in it, it really does. Like, it will, that will happen to you, you know? Like, this game has a crazy good story and knows how to get you invested in the characters and their interactions with the other characters and stuff. Like, they just do a really good job with that, you know? Like, even the NPCs, you care. You actually care about them, you know? Which not every game is able to do. Because there'll be games where you're just like, bro, I just don't care. Just skip the dialogue, bro. Just keep it going. But no, they do a solid job here. An excellent job, actually. So I'll give them props where props is due. You know? Nikke Iceberg is thick above the surface and downright depresso espresso below the surface. Yeah, it is. Bro said, how am I doing, bro? Doing great. How you doing? The Christmas event was added to the archive. That's another heart-crushing one. Oh boy, I'll have to check that out at some point. And yeah, there's a reason why the game's currently in a top 5 gacha revenue these past few months. Yeah, I've noticed. Like, I have kept in tabs with like this game and the amount of money it makes. It's always within like the top 5. Like, it's making a coke load of money. It is wild. You said I tried to get one of my friends in the Nikke. He couldn't handle the booba and such, so he said no. Yeah, I mean, I think they even add things in the settings to make it so there's not as much jiggle physics and stuff like that. But even then, it might just still be too much for people, you know? That's just the reality. For some people, it's still just maybe too much for them. But, you know, if it's not that big of a deal to you, then you'll, like, have a high percentage, I'd say, of a chance of enjoying the game. A lot of haters said the game would die within a year. I'm trying to think when I first looked at this game if I thought it was going to die quickly or not. I don't think I thought the game would have died within a year or something. Because, you know, people like their booba games, right? But the level that this game is at is crazy. I don't think I had expected it to get to this level. You said, well, this is banned in Belgium for being a gacha, so tough luck for you. Oh, damn. Gachas are banned over there? Yeah, the music is crazy good. The story, depressing as hell. Animations are always on point with this. Character designs look really good. They get some cool collabs. I mean, they did Chainsaw Man, which I heard that collab with the characters themselves weren't that great, but you know, learning experience. The Nier collab was crazy good. I played that. That was on point.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Man, don't mention paradise. Now paradise is gonna just be like cursed in my mind. That's all it's gonna be now when I hear it's like hearing the word despair. After playing Danganronpa 1 and 2, I haven't played Ultra Despair Girls yet, or 3. I plan on streaming that at some point. But it's like I hear the word freaking despair and I'm just like, ugh. Now when I hear paradise, I'm gonna be like, ugh. It's just one of those things. Some games will do that to you. You hear a word so much and then it has a different meaning. Or it just hits different. You said music, story, character design, character bond stories, everything's perfect, but please work on the bugs in. We're just gonna have some type of unga bunga bugs going on. I think the gacha that I would say that has like the most bugs that I see is like Limbus Company. Every other week that game, they gotta be putting out bug fixes and then they gotta give us compensation for it. That game's coding be cooked. Let me tell you. You said Makima's cracked tank so busted, really? Like, I was around when they were doing the collab, I just wasn't playing the game. Well, actually, had I started the game yet when that Chainsaw Man collab was around? I don't know if I was.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as
Is it technically yes for gambling, but it's actually only popular gacha games that actually read the law and don't release in Belgium. The low copy paste ones? Oh, they don't? Really? So you're not allowed to play like Genshin, you can't play Honkai Star Rail, you can't play probably like Arc Knights, none of that stuff? You said any upcoming gacha games I'm looking forward to? Oh, no, it only hurts because you liked Fire Emblem Heroes. Oh yeah, VPNs. Yeah.
My blade shall not be made light of.
Yeah, I mean, we get the free lunacy, that is true. But yeah, you said any upcoming gachas I'm looking forward to. That isn't the usual suspects like Zenma, Zone Zero, Mugen, and Enfield. Past those three? Any gachas that I'm excited for? Persona 5X or whatever it's called? I want to try that. There's an answer. Beyond that, no. I don't think there's any that pop into my mind. You mentioned. I don't need to add any more to my freaking plate, man. Oh, Genshin, Arc Knights and stuff are here because they modified the stores for Belgium. Ah. I see. Azure Lane was your first gacha, followed by Arc Knights and Honkai Impact third, now Nikke and Counterside. For me, it was, I believe, Genshin? Then Honkai Impact third. Then Arc Knights. Then I think it was Nikke for a little bit when I had started Nikke. Then I tried out PGR. Then what was it? Star Rail? And now we're here. I think those are all. Oh no, Limbus. Limbus came in at some point. Limbus came in at some point. Whenever Limbus, yeah, dropped, yeah.
Fancy a drink?
Yeah. Okay. I think those are all the gachas that I've played. Pretty sure. Oh wait, no, I forgot about Reverse 1999. Yeah, and then Reverse 1999, which I'm getting back to this week. Yeah. I'm like trying to remember all these freaking things.
Don't break down too fast.
But yeah, it's like I'm not dying to get into any other gachas that really exist right now. The only other time you'll see me get into some gachas is like the new stuff like Zenless and stuff like that, or Project Mugen if it ends up living up to the hype, you know? I'm good with the stuff that I have. The Rage of what battle? Bahamut's? Here. First gacha. Can't say I'm familiar with it. You're playing Zenless completely free to play? I probably want to do that too. Because there's just too many gachas now.
Wait a minute.
But yeah, so I have my gachas, and then I still play games that aren't gachas when I get the chance, you know? I mean, we beat Spider-Man 2, we streamed that, which I'm happy about doing. December, I'm going back to Yakuza 2, and I'm going to finish it in December. We're going to get that done. Those will probably be like some weekend streams I want to do Yakuza on. So I'll do that. You said playing Star Rail for you to play is such a better experience than when you used to spend on Genshin. I put some money into Star Rail. That freaking thing screwed me. Yeah, the only Yakuzas I've played is 0, 1, and I only dived into 2 a little bit, which, like I said, I gotta get back to on stream. After I'm done with Yakuza 2, I'm going to Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. I've heard mixed things about that game, but I'm gonna stream it. And then after that, Danganronpa 3. Next year, Persona 3 Reload. I'll stream that also. So, yeah. But yeah, the Yakuzas that I've mentioned, those are the only ones that I have. It's like, man, they got all this new Yakuza content, and I'm like, bro, I'll reach it one day. I'm so far behind. One day, bro. Drops a cup of tea. You're playing what now? What? What made you drop your cup of tea? And yeah, Arknight's Enfield, whenever that comes out, you know, we'll play that. That'll be cool. But damn, chat, they didn't get me in that damn Zenless Zone 0 beta. They said no to me 2 years in a row. I said, okay, buddy. That's cool. That's fine, you know. Is what it is. We'll just play it when it drops. Yeah, Ultra Despair Girls, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming that at some point.
Is that all?
Freaking A. You said the ending of Yakuza Gaiden made you cry so hard, really? Damn. Well, I'll get there eventually. One day. Alright, is it cutscene time? Or is it still more stages? Is it like 2 more stages? Is it 12 for this too? Is it 10 for the hard stages? I don't know. Probably 12, okay.
You can rest for a moment.
And once again, boys, if you haven't left a like on the stream, be sure to leave a like on the stream. It does help us out very much out here. You know, we're trying to get these streams out to as many people as possible. You said Project Mugen has your attention. It has my attention also. I hope it's as good as it's looking. Because I've seen too many instances of video games just in general that the trailers and the previews look good and then the game is ass. So, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see what happens. You said Ultra Despair Girls is your second game, favorite game of the series when it comes to plot? But least favorite, yeah, it comes to the gameplay. It's like a shooter thing, isn't it? So that's gonna be interesting. But your second favorite plot-wise, would be interesting to see when I do get to it.
Is that all?
It's been like a year since I last beat 2, right? Danganronpa 2. Oh yeah, and the next week, boys, I think next week's the Game Awards, which I always stream that, so yeah. I should be there streaming that for y'all. Yeah, wonky puzzle shooter. It's easy with the mouse, sort of difficult with the controller. Well, that's gonna be fun. You ignore the fact that Danganronpa 3 exists. All I know is it's Unga Bunga Unhinged, so when I do stream that sometime next year, that's gonna be a ride, I know that for sure. I streamed 1 and 2 and just played them just in general for the first time last year. Those streams were a trip. I needed a break off of Danganronpa after that, bro. And I watched the anime. So that was something. Which was really good, but depressing as hell. Like, Jesus, that thing was depressing as hell. Okay, this should be the final stage before we, you know, see this scene. It's very divisive for those who played. Yeah, I know some people really enjoyed 3, other people hate it. So, we'll see. We'll see what my thoughts are with that. It's like, For Danganronpa 2, I really enjoyed it, and then part of me was like, I feel like I liked 1 in more in certain ways with it and everything, and then I thought about it some more. It took a lot of, like, just, self-reflection thinking about the game. And then I watched the anime that had 2 in it and stuff, and I think it made me appreciate the story of Danganronpa 2 even more. So I think so far, out of 1 and 2, I would say 2 I like more. Because that anime just brings so much more context to everything too, and I'm like, damn. Like, so, yeah. That's what I would say. Even though I still like 1 a bunch. You said thinking you do something about your burst 2 is taking too long? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, I wasn't even paying attention to the screen. The team that I put for this, I literally clicked auto and just let it do its thing. I'll be real with you. Okay, what are you gonna show me here? The hell?
You okay?
Thank you for saving me. I didn't expect a lord to pop out like that all of a sudden. My entire squad was wiped out, but I managed to make it here alone.
Oh.
Who are you? Wait, are you that pilgrim everyone speaks of?
So pilgrim has become part of the people's vocabulary in the Ark, has it?
Oh yes! Everyone is talking about you! I was almost starting to think it was all made up, but I can't tell you how honored I am to meet you!
Nice to meet you too. It's been some time since I've interacted with a Nikke that's been sent up to the surface. If you don't mind me asking, how is the Ark faring these days?
I don't mind one bit! You saved my life after all.
Well, I appreciate that. They're preparing a countermeasure against the AI that oversees the Ark? Is it because they've deemed the AI poses too great a threat?
Precisely. This is all supposed to be the top secret, of course. The government has also been going around recruiting the Ark's greatest minds, as they call them.
Any candidates on the short list?
I can't say. I'm afraid my knowledge doesn't extend that far.
If that's the case, I'll give you my personal contact information. Get in touch if you find anything.
Can I really do that?
Of course. I am on a secret mission, however,
Uh-oh.
so you must keep our meeting safely under wraps.
Here we go with this.
Of course! If they're about to do a brain scan on me, I'll self-immolate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I appreciate that, but I don't think you'll have to go that far.
No, you don't understand. You're a hero to all of us. Hearing stories about the Goddess Squad's exploits was my only source of joy when I was in the Ark. We all know what you've done for humanity. And you've gone and saved my own life on top of that. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Well, thank you. The Ark's greatest minds. Is there any way to drag them up to the surface?
Dorothy.
Oh.
Snow White.
Where the hell have you been?
Indeed, it has.
We've been waiting for you.
How many years has it been? 50?
Give or take.
50 years?
How did you know I was here?
I never stopped searching for you.
Damn!
I see. Well, what is it?
You never came to see us. Why?
Dang. 50 years.
I was busy.
Busy?
Why are you attempting to gather information about the Ark? What are you planning?
You knew?
We keep abreast of Ark-related matters as well. We heard of a pilgrim showing a very keen interest in the Ark. I didn't expect it to be you. What are you planning, Dorothy?
I'm going to take it back.
The Ark?
Yes.
Oh, Dorothy.
Now relax. It's not like I'm planning on storming in and taking it by force. I'm going to make them come to me. I'm going to make them want me.
But why?
We're the only reason the Ark even exists, and they sold us down the river. Well, those who betrayed us will soon come crawling on their knees, begging for my forgiveness. Can you imagine a more joyful spectacle? I'll take advantage of whatever information I can in order to make that happen. No, not take advantage of. It was ours to begin with.
You've changed.
And I see you haven't. Still a stick in the mud. You can't fool me, though. I can tell you're struggling inside as well. Are you still wandering up on the surface for mankind's sake?
That's right. You told us to always be proud.
Please spare me. I've heard this tune before. Why don't you flip the record over?
I should go back.
Damn.
Before you do... I noticed you weren't using the whole goddess moniker anymore. Why not?
Isn't it obvious? Without you, we're not the goddess squad.
Damn.
We'll be waiting for you. Until you decide to come back.
50 years she looked for you. And this is the conversation you have with her? Damn. She looked for you for 50 years.
I've already come too far. I can't go back.
Well, overzone end. Yikes. Yeah, so this is happening way after Red Hood woke up fixed. Yeah, I did see that scene in the end of hard mode for Red Ash. Shit. Well, Dorothy's on a path, and I can't say it's a good one. That's longer than your life expectancy, Jesus. And that isn't even the worst conversation with a goddess squad member. So it gets worse. Yikes. What an event, dude. What a really, really good event. That was crazy good. I have to say, I am done for now, but it makes me excited to continue the main story of where we actually are gonna see her there in present day. We'll get to see how it goes. Well, that should be something. What's up, Red Hood? How you doing? Congrats on finishing Overzone. Thank you for watching. Thank you everybody who watched the stream. This was really good. And just so y'all know, I don't think that you overhyped it or anything like that. Like, I knew that it had to be good for how many times you guys kept mentioning it to me. And it was. I personally think it lived up to the hype that you guys brought for it. You know? That thing was emotional, and it genuinely made me uncomfortable at times watching it, which is what they were aiming for. So I think when a game is able to execute that, you did a good job. Yeah, we gotta finish our current story arc, and that will already be a great thing. Hell yeah. Yeah, so, I would say expect Nikke stream again soon. Chapter 10 stream will be in the future, probably like next week or something. Yeah, the main story, Chapter 10's up next for us. So I'd say stay tuned for that. I mean, I typically do like 2 story chapters in one stream. So it might be 10 and 11. Yeah, we got a lot to go, which is good though. And they made it easier to get through some story. Like through like the roadblock sections that people said there was. So they did make that easier, which is cool. But no, I did not pull for the new character. I have not. I don't think I am going to. I think she looks good though. I'm gonna be honest with you. The way that I get characters in this game, I don't even be looking at at what they could do. I'm just like, do I want to pull for her? No? Okay. But I think she looks cool. It's just, yeah. Yeah, I know she's not a pilgrim, yeah. Bro said, hey, yo. Yeah, she's cool though. But I have a lot of polls saved up, as you can see. That's from the anniversary and stuff, so I'm not going to use the polls yet. But as soon as there's a unit that I'm like going unga bunga down tremendously for, then yeah. This dude, Toy. I can respect it, Toy. I can respect it, brother. We have our 1 pull on this stuff. If I play the event, I'll end up liking everything. Oh my god, it's a blue! You burned so many pulls on Red Hood to get her fully ascended? Ah, damn. So you got an Unga Bunga Red Hood, huh? Full on Unga Bunga. I just got her once and I called her today. But I know I have friends that they kept pulling too. You know, whenever, if you know, Red Hood comes back one day, maybe I'll pull again, you know? Who knows? But, good, very, very good event. I'm happy that I did it, and I'm excited to continue Nikke and see the new units that are gonna come out. And it really makes me anticipate, like I said, seeing Dorothy again. Because, God. Oh yeah, and didn't Potato tell me to freaking go to Dorothy and look at her skin? What's it gonna have? Freaking Pina in it? Oh, is that what the doll is? That's a freaking Pina doll there? Yeah, looking at the skin, this skin's sort of hitting different now for the fact that I could see why she'd look like this. Yeah, it all makes sense now. Huh. Yeah, I'm glad I played Overzone. I am really glad I played Overzone, dude. So yeah, that's the stream, boys. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. Yeah, reflecting a corrupted side, yeah, or state, yes. If you'd like to become a member and stuff, it helps out a bunch. You get some emotes if you'd like to donate to the stream. It helps out a bunch so we continue doing what we do out here. Tomorrow night, Limbus Company, Chapter 5 finale. That's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a long one. I know that for sure. Thank you for the stream. It was enjoyable to watch. Thank you so much for watching and just hanging out. Thank you guys for giving me the extra context and things that I needed context for. And thank you guys for not spoiling stuff. I appreciate that too. Y'all were awesome as usual. So, thank you. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with that stuff. I gotta go work on some videos and stuff. But yeah, can't wait to see what Millie song we get for Ishmael's chapter. Same. I want them to show us the freaking new Ish ID that everybody's waiting to see, but they haven't shown anything yet. So we're just like, bro said, good night, cool brother. Good night, Toy. You have a good one, brother. And yes, to answer your question from before, I did see the anime like a year ago or so now. Something like that. Watched it with my best friend. But yeah, I'm out of here. Y'all already know. Don't do crack. It's bad for you. Let's hit the outro music. And we are out of here.